We're making a list. We're checking it twice. Gonna find out which one of y'all get presents or not.
Classic lyrics.
Santa Claus is present giving today.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
A real Richard Cheese.
Jingle those bells. Hey, welcome to the Beach Beach Podcast. This is episode 81. Just got it in under the wire before
What?
episode 82.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, just made it.
Just barely made it before episode 82.
Just barely made it.
We just barely made it. I'm one of your hosts, John Warren. With me is my forever co-host, Nikki Grayson.
Hey.
And my forever co-host, Lotus.
Hello.
I bought a bee. Did y'all see the bee that I got?
Yeah,
Yeah.
From Chloe. Yeah. She crochets bees.
I think you should feed it to the dog.
Listen, the dogs can't eat this bee. They're not allowed. They can eat other bees. You know, if they're real careful. That's what I always tell them. Like, if y'all are careful, you can eat a bee.
Jordan,
If you're not careful, you can't eat a bee. Yeah, what? What do you want?
can you please play the
From
Scam
Jordan.
Text Theater music?
Okay, all right.
Make your way over to the Discord.
Okay, all right.
You know it's good
I
when you
asked
get screenshots from iMessage.
I ask that you do not read the name in the text message, but know that it is
Got
the
it.
name of the CEO of the company. So you can do you can put two and two together to figure that out.
Wow. Okay.
But
All right.
this text scam is the setup is that I think they just go on my link on your LinkedIn
That's
and then
so
go to your
crazy.
company and then they go to your
Okay.
boss and then they take their name and then they text you. Okay.
Mhm.
Lotus, I think this may be your first Scam Text Theater.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Would
Yeah.
you like to be me or the scammer?
I'd like to be you, Nikki, just for a
Okay,
day.
great. That's
My
good because
wish.
John's bad at being me usually.
I'm really bad at being Nikki. I'm really, like, in fairness, the one time you got me real good is when you pretended to be Timothy Chalamet from Willy Wonka, and you kept telling a random person that your job is to pick new chocolates and candies for all the kids to enjoy, and you sent her an image of Timothy Chalamet at a soccer game, and I was supposed to just kind of act like that wasn't the funniest thing. So it's like it's hard for me to. Okay,
Yeah.
so folks, if you don't know, this is a recurring segment from the other podcast Nikki and I do called "If You're Driving, Close Your Eyes." Except this one is video games themed, so it does make sense that Nikki would bring this to our show.
Yeah.
I do appreciate it. Okay, I will start. Nikki Grayson, let me know if you're available.
Hey, what's up?
Nikki Grayson, are you free now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in a meeting. Can't call, but pretty good with text. If that works, I need you on an urgent task. Got text?
Yeah, I got text.
I have a presentation in a few. I need you to help me purchase Xbox certificates barcodes at any nearby grocery stores around you. I'll reimburse you the amount purchased once I wrap up. How soon can you get this done?
What do you need the cards for? Which store should I go to?
I believe store like Best Buy and others have them.
What is Best Buy? How many? What is Xbox?
These are Xbox gift cards.
What is an Xbox? A very slim toaster image appears. Is this an Xbox? Is this what an Xbox is?
Okay, an image of a Google search for Xbox gift card with attached images. That is how Xbox gift cards look like.
Oh, like this. And then an image of... Oh, what year is this?
It's like 2000 or something.
2000 Xbox presentation. Oh, like this. This is the guy on the right on the Epstein files. You like that stuff? And a picture
Yeah,
of a
it's a
gift card
picture.
kiosk.
Yeah, it's a picture of The Rock and Bill Gates.
And Billiam Gates, yeah.
And then a picture of a rolling kiosk in at least 50 feet from anything else inside of a Walmart. Okay, I'm here. What do I get?
No reply.
No reply.
No
Yeah.
reply.
No reply
Maybe
after
they got
I mentioned the
somebody else to do
Epstein
it.
files.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah, that is weird. That's so strange. Yeah, this is a weird one.
This is the second
is
time they've tried to do this with me. Like they picked a different one of the people in the C-suite at the company to text me, and I ignored that one. But today I had time, so.
It is. I mean, like it is obvious that it is a scam text, but it would still piss me off to have like my boss's name appear on
my phone,
a text, or like like it would just
like,
be.
I didn't ask for this.
That's just
this is the wrong. You're not supposed to be in this app.
Yeah,
this is my sacred
scam.
app.
That's a weird scam.
It's a weird scam that they bought an iPhone for.
Yeah,
that's the part that actually fucks me up. Is that these are they're not SMS. This is an iMessage conversation.
Well, I know. How else are you going to believe that it's a real person on the other end? I mean, their grammar is impeccable. Their punctuation makes total sense, and they're blue messages. You know, it's like that's the holy grail.
But no, I don't. The scam texts that I get are all Democratic donation stuff for my older sibling.
Got it.
Somehow.
Got it.
Love that.
Got it. Yeah, I mean, I got one today. I didn't respond to it. It just said, "Hey, buddy, talk later." And I said, "Who is this?" And he said, "Hey, I'm Megan. This is Sally's number, right?" And it's always got the same space between a word and the question mark.
Yeah.
That's like, they all do that. It's odd. I feel like if they could just solve that problem, it might.
They might know, and that's the thing. Like, it's so fucked up.
They might get more people.
They would get
right?
so many more people if they had a native English speaker on the team. And listen, I'll do it.
Yeah, Nikki's volunteering.
I'll do it. And like, unfortunately, why aren't they using chat for this?
I know.
Just run this whole scam through chat and they'd be raking in the cash.
Yeah.
Foolish.
Fools. Listen, I don't know. It's the last week of the year, really.
Is it?
So it's probably the last. Well, I don't think anything's going to happen next week. Probably
you
nothing
don't know
next
that.
week
I thought.
that.
I mean, to be so honest, I thought this was going to be the last week of news. Last week was going to be the last week of news, but then it wasn't. So
no, a lot of stuff happened. It's interesting. One of the things that happened is that a bunch of the interviews that happened around the Game Awards, Jason Schreier must have just been fucking busy. About half of our stories were reported by him over at Bloomberg. Interview with Sven Vinky, not to be confused with his brothers Da Vinci. Thank you. Who is the CEO of Larian? They're making Divinity, a game that we talked about last week. Sat down with Jason Schreier, and they, but a lot of it was boilerplate. Wow, Divinity is so big, and boy, Tencent allows us to make kind of big swings like this. It allowed us the freedom to pull away from Wizards of the Coast and not have to do another Dungeons and Dragons thing. And boy, our games are going to be so big. It's so big.
I didn't realize that they had taken the Tencent teat.
Oh, they took the Tencent money. Oh, yeah. Oh, they got that. They got a minority stake in that thing. This, I'll just read. I'll read something directly from Jason Schreier's piece. This is under Vinky. I don't know that. That's how it's probably like Vink.
Yeah, but who cares?
I'm going to say Vinky. Under Vinky, Larian has been pushing hard on generative AI, though the CEO says the technology hasn't led to big gains in efficiency. He says there won't be any AI-generated content in Divinity. Quote, everything is human actors. We're writing everything ourselves, end quote. But the creators often use AI tools to explore ideas, flesh out PowerPoint presentations, develop concept art, and write placeholder text. Now, this did cause some problems around the games industry that they just admitted to this thing. They said it's not useful, but we do use it for I'm going to just list
multiple
four
things.
really big things.
Yeah, for we use it for people's jobs, entire jobs.
Yeah. We use it to conceptualize, to make internal stakeholder presentations, to do concept art, which is like a foundational part of the process, and to write placeholder text to be very clear. In a game the size of Divinity made by Larian, that's just going to be text that shows up in the game.
Yeah.
Because it's too big. Name a game developer that's worked on a narrative project, and I talked to several of them, and they all agreed this week. I actually marched out and did a little journalism and talked to 5 different game developers, and I basically asked, hey, have you ever worked on a game where placeholder text just ends up in the game? And 5 out of 5 of them said, oh, absolutely. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
So this is a very interesting thing to admit to. I'm so not in the business of giving good advice to people who are trying to make AI work, but I do have advice for those people.
Yeah.
Just shut up about it.
Yeah,
don't talk about it.
You know what? The advice in general is to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
There was no part of this that needed to be said, and he certainly didn't need to go to x.com and keep talking afterwards.
No, and that's the part that really gets me.
Holy fuck, guys.
Hold on. I'm trying to... I haven't reread the article. Does he say this unprompted? Or does Jason ask him?
So Schreier does ask about AI.
And then, because Schreier put up the full transcript with, if I could just say, the funniest description I could imagine, which begins, if I had known the 2 paragraphs about Gen AI in my article today would be so controversial, I would have expanded them a bit. Such a fucking lie. Nothing could so clearly say. I got an email from Larry that was very strongly worded, so I'm putting this out now to cover my ass. But after he asked about Jedi, it's so funny because Vinka starts to talk about something else and then is obviously about to completely fuck everything up. And at the very least, in that instance, has the wherewithal to stop talking and then start talking about something else. And then he continues to fuck it up, which is so crazy to me.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, this is dumb.
Sure.
This is so fucking stupid. They have more money than God and some of the most talented people on the whole planet. So then to defer to a stealing machine that is going to do worse work than the talented people that you have let come through your wipeout style hiring process is crazy.
More money than God, some of the most talented people on the planet, and exclusively deal in the most well-weathered and generic world setting that exists. I said it on blusky.gov, but my first thought is how do they need any help concepting when everything they do is D&D or D&D flavored?
It's in the fucking book.
Not only is it in the book, it's in the fucking book that Tolkien wrote 150 years ago.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking shit. How do you need help developing the concepts?
Okay, wait a second.
What's up?
What?
Lotus, when was J.R.R. Tolkien born?
I think Lotus is right to be so clear because I know that fucker was dead when the movies.
I did the quick math and I was like,
that's the thing. I tried to pick a number that was really absurd, and then I realized that it's not quite absurd enough because
it's not quite absurd enough. It's
80
like
would probably
just
be
on the borderline.
80 for like a Silmarillion.
Hey, you know what, Lotus? What's what, Lotus? Genuinely. You're closer than I thought you were, actually.
It's like 100 years, right?
I would have guessed 100 or 90.
No. It was over 100. You're right about that.
115?
Yeah. He was born in 1892.
But I mean like the first book.
No, he wrote it when he was
the first
6.
book.
Yeah.
No, the first book he wrote The Hobbit in 37.
Okay, so
Was anything else happening at the
90.
time?
I don't think so.
In 37? Nah, nothing. Yeah.
I should have said more like a 500, perhaps.
Yeah, that's okay. He'll get up next.
The point
time.
is,
okay.
It's a foundational text.
Yes, for sure.
Everybody
and
knows it. Everything stems directly from it to a frankly absurd degree.
So, and they're not having new ideas. So
they're playing in the playground, and that's totally fine. But it doesn't make sense
just
to be
delightful.
Chad Gibbed, please.
Sure.
what should I do? And it says, have you tried Hot Elf?
Yeah, yeah. It's like, yeah,
Who's
I
mean?
guess. Oh
Maybe a
shit,
little
who's mean?
racist? Yeah.
Oh no way, that's crazy, Lotus.
Like
That'll
What
never
if
work
it's just a
in our video game.
dartboard that's like vampire? That's a little caked up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, and
like, you know.
and I think that's the thing that's so shocking, to be so readily transparent about the fact that you, as the person leading this studio, do not trust the people that you have hired to let them swim in the pool that you have created for them, that you say it's actually more efficient and a better use of their time to offload that work and energy to other, like to the stealing machine.
Yeah.
To the stealing machine.
It's just like an admittance of a lack of planning ability, because concept art should be virtually like the most important stage of the video game for a video game like this. So you're just saying, okay, let's hope that their skills never develop and that this stuff doesn't matter, because I don't know how to plan for pre-pro. Like, what?
Yeah. And also, like, my favorite thing to come out of this was a bunch of game devs being like, here is the concept art that I gave the artist. And it is like, it's the most chicken scratch 4-year-old on the back of a napkin at the Chili's or whatever, being like, here, fucking take the pencil, shut the fuck up.
I make collages in MS Paint to get commissions.
Yes.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
And
Just
like,
communicate.
if you trust your artists, they will be able to translate that stuff into the thing that you are looking for. And part of the artistic process is getting a thing back and being like, I don't know. What if this was like this? And what if this was like this? And then the artist is like, I don't know. I don't think that will work, because I think this is like this and this is like this. And that's how you make a thing.
But it's like, I think you're getting so to the heart of why this tech is popular, because you're talking about people who, when it comes to quote unquote generating the idea and giving it to a skilled worker, an artist, a musician, or whatever, the avoidance of a tough conversation that it isn't something you like is now being outsourced to you talking to a computer that wants to suck your dick.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like the computer is always like, no, you're right.
Yeah.
The thing you said is right, and I want to get it right for you. Whereas an artist has, their own agency and ideas that they bring to the table, which is actually why the whole process is beautiful. They're not just there to say yes, 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 whatever. They're there to bring their own flavor to the proceedings, which is why it's so wonderful. And so now we're going to get a bunch of absolute fucking garbage bullshit concept art in the wild because people are just typing it into a fucking computer.
Which is like, and that's somebody's job.
I know.
Like, concept artist is somebody's job.
And it's a great job.
Yes. But, and
it's
now
a very cool
it will
job.
be fed by, I think, like, I don't know. Like, if the idea that it is going to be replaced by an amalgamation of the worst concept art you've ever seen.
It's horrible.
To then dictate the direction of what they are then going to subsequently try to sell me as good, meaningful art is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. He also said a couple other weird things in this. He said, quote, I think a lot of founders have the same problem. I have to be large, otherwise I can't make my video game. With growth suddenly comes a whole bunch of responsibilities that you didn't necessarily think you were ever going to have, but you have them, and then you make the best of them. Size exposes you to the new problems that you couldn't imagine existed.
This is not a problem. I have too much money and my life is hard, because now when I try to park my Range Rover at the Target, sometimes the poor person with the Corolla might hit my car with their door. That's what that's the problem that this man is describing. This is not real.
What's also describing a cycle which I don't actually think can exist beyond this next game of like, oh, this next one is like 5 times bigger than Baldur's Gate 3. Hey, you're not actually getting 5 times bigger than that next time.
No.
way.
And
it's not
and
possible.
I think the thing that is so specifically damning, and this is why, like, I don't remember if we talked about this last week, but the idea that they are immediately trotting out and being like, hey, this game is bigger and better than the last one. And then the trailer.
I've been shocked by that.
Yes.
Actually,
and
like
then,
I really have been shocked by that. Is kind of that is such a fucking canned bullshit AAA major studio path,
which is
that I'm so bored by
which is really boring, and also is so explicitly not true, because if it was true, the first time the world saw your video game, where like every woman and queer on the planet cannot shut the fuck up about it, the first time you showed it off was you burned a man alive.
You burned a man alive and showed a bunch of straight sex and a bunch of pigs eating shit off the floor.
So like you clearly you are trying to have your cake and also have another cake. That's not you like, it just isn't true. Like, you're not going to thread this needle. Tone wise, you just aren't going to be able to thread the needle that you just threaded. Yeah. So when inevitably this game is going to sell well, because people will be like, oh, well, I liked the last one.
For sure. Yeah.
But I don't know if it is going to have the tail that Baldur's Gate 3 had. But I think they are expecting that it will.
Sure. They're absolutely.
And also, like, again, why would you put yourself in a boat? You just did it, right? They just did one without using these tools, and it went really well.
Well, and what's so crazy is that, like, the calculus is this to me. Okay, now you've said no to a Wizards of the Coast collaboration. Like, whatever they made off Baldur's Gate 3, some of that went to Wizards of the Coast. They did not take all of that money home. Now they're like, okay, we're going to make Divinity. We own this. That all that money is coming to us. If I'm them, I'm so happy to make a thing that's about the same size, that's going to do the same kind of sales, but now all of it goes to us. And then you get to decide later, what do you do with that excess? But instead, it feels like they've just decided, okay, we think we can aim higher, and we think that the ceiling is higher. And I don't really know if I believe that it is. They've sold a lot. They've sold 20 million copies. That's a lot of fucking copies.
Yeah, the game was also in early access for 3 years.
It's for 3 years. I mean,
which is like the thing that people always conveniently leave out of Baldur's Gate 3. You're going to make a bigger game when the first game you made wasn't ready for over 3 fucking years, with thousands and thousands and thousands of people playtesting it while paying you. You didn't pay them. Yeah. They fucking paid you to playtest your game for like 4 years straight. So you're going to make a bigger game, and it's going to have Gen AI. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 was a massive game. They're kind of out of fan fiction tropes at this point. So I guess Chad is going to help mine for the ones that they haven't used yet.
Well, that's what I'm reading. Folks, that's what I'm reading, is that Chad's going to basically come up with new ideas for everything.
Because that's how he works.
New ideas.
Yeah.
That's how he works.
I mean, here's the thing, though. Like, as many deeply talented people work on Baldur's Gate 3, again, it is just Tolkien D&D fantasy stuff. Sure. There are no new ideas in it. That includes the characters, that includes the way the characters are written, that includes the character arcs, that includes the main story. So, like, I guess that is the calculus that they are doing is, well, we didn't do anything original the first time and it went really well. So I'm sure we can cut out the second. It's fine if we can cut out the part where the non-original stuff was curated by human beings who like this kind of shit. And I'm sure it'll just be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll fall apart in the third act no matter what, but...
Yeah, and the good thing is that, like, after this story came out, he didn't say anything else. He kind of was like, yeah, for sure, we're going to just kind of take a step back and reevaluate the ways that we're using these tools. We hear you. We are committed to artists and artistry, and want to make our game the best that it can be. So it's really good that he... and also everybody underneath him also. With a studio tagged online handle, also kind of backed up that sentiment, and that's awesome. It's so rare these days that you get legitimate, real apologies and understanding of mistakes and kind of mea culpas from those in power.
Are you getting a word in on your earpiece? You want to, like, put your?
Oh yeah, let me check my phone.
Yeah, check your phone.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they actually didn't do that. It was kind of the opposite of that.
Oh, they
kind of
did. It
doubled
says
down
here-
on everything.
It says they did the opposite and doubled down on everything.
They kind of doubled down on it. Yeah. And I mean, this was also part of the article itself, but he says everyone is more or less okay with the way we use Gen AI.
Did you ask?
A crazy thing to say.
Did you ask?
And this was to the credit of countless people online, kind of the thing that got people to start talking about Larian's hiring practices, which are protracted and often involve free writing tests and multiple rounds of interviews, and also relocating to overseas to do a lot of the work that is being done. So when you're pulled overseas and you're now in a new place and you're working on this huge game, what's the vibe that you're going to have when your CEO comes knocking and go, hey, how do you feel about the way we use Gen AI? The worst you could probably say is I more or less feel okay with what we're doing.
It feels all right, Mr. Vinky.
It feels all right, Mr. Vinky.
It's my work persona.
What are you going to
I'm
say?
heterosexual and I love generative AI. And I'm so happy to work here in Canada. It's not cold at all.
I can't wait to make a straight version of the game we just made, Sven. It's great. Yeah, there was just a lot of, I think, really good quality discussion online this week about like power dynamics and the way that you can't really speak for a whole studio when the power dynamics are this fucked.
Yeah, he is one of the people who made the decision to start using this stuff. Yeah. So obviously, the tone of the response is going to be, from his perspective, is going to be, yeah, sure, everybody likes it. Actually,
yeah, everybody loves it.
Yeah, I don't know, $1 million.
You own it. Yeah. Where's he gonna go? He's like, actually, we're so close to a mutiny, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
No, it's never gonna happen. Yeah. So, anyway.
Good luck to them when their game comes out after FloTour.
FloTour. He said, holy fuck, guys, we're not, quote, pushing hard for or replacing concept artists with AI. We use AI tools to explore references, just like we use Google and art books.
This is the craziest part, which is an enormous lie, where the original article says, him saying, we use it for concept art. And it doesn't elaborate beyond that. He says, I was explicitly asked about concept art and our use of Gen AI. I answered that we use it to explore things. I didn't say we use it to develop concept art. ... We use AI tools to explore references. That's using it for concept art.
Yeah, that's the same.
You can't lie by trying to say, on a technicality, it's not for the concept art. What are the references for, dumbass? It's so obnoxious the way that these people think.
Yeah.
Now, does one of you want to take a crack on what he did to his Twitter account a few days ago? Did y'all see this?
I don't think that this is true, to be clear.
What do you mean? That he changed his background to say nothing? Oh, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. That's different.
Of him just taking a break back in January. He's removed his bio image.
Okay, there have been multiple updates then. Because the one that went really viral, I was like, that's weird. I was just reading the post and it didn't look like this and it was fake.
No, I know what your post you're talking about. There was one that made it look like he was
which I think was a
teenager
Twitter
on MySpace
glitch because it's a very staple.
Yeah. But he's basically removed his header image and now he's like,
I'm sure it's just because it's December.
He's they're going on vacation, John. I don't know if you know this, but it's like the winter break.
It's just like if you didn't know, you would think this guy's like getting a divorce like right now. You know what I mean? He's like you going through a breakup on AOL Messenger. Ooh, y'all are too old to.
I know about
that feeling. You know about it, but you weren't on it.
No, I used it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What was your screen name?
I don't remember. I do remember. It was I used AIM. I didn't use the application AIM. I used AIM in iChat.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how old I am.
Okay.
So I had the door opening and door closing. I have that memory. But the method through which I interacted with it.
The fucking stress of having a difficult conversation with someone you've been on 3 dates with and you're waiting for her to get back online and you're in another room and you hear that door opening. nobody fucking understands how stressful that is.
No, I don't. Literally don't.
I just remember it so.
I think I was maybe 8 or 9 when I was
vividly
using the application. So.
Oh yeah, no, I was like 16, so it was just like a perfect time for all of that. I'm hearing the door opening, like it's actually
no, it's crazy, right?
It's crazy.
Should we switch our text tones to be the opening and door closing?
No,
Can you imagine?
No,
Can you imagine?
No.
I think like it is so. I wonder if there are studies about this, because they're like obviously like the Slack noise is like creates trauma for people. I think like the Skype noises, I'm sure if you were to reach even further back are like
Yep.
Like that's a traumatic set of noises. I'm sure the initial iPhone chime like that the initial marimba is, I wonder how much research there is on audio cues and the ways that it spikes people's cortisol. But it would basically be like you would have to study people about your age, John, basically, and like not give them anything, but hook them up.
Right.
And then be like, okay, we're going to play some noises for you.
Yep. Yeah, it's like I'm in the MRI and the doctor's behind the window and I'm just in the donut and the door opens and the doctor goes, "Your girlfriend Heather's online now. She's had a weird day and she wanted to know what you wanted to talk about." I'm just like, God, turn it on, rip all the metal out of me. I'm ready to go.
Oh yeah, you can't get in that thing anymore.
I can't get in that thing. I haven't been able to get
just once.
I haven't been able to get in that thing for a while.
Well, no, for sure. Well, yeah, you can get
just
it one more time. Yeah. That's so true.
One last ride, folks.
You really want to scare somebody, just don't tell them.
Just don't tell them. Oh.
Like that Final Destination kill.
Oh my God.
That's a good practical effect. That's fun.
Okay, packed. All right, podcast packed. Okay, if I'm ever, this is grim. If I'm ever terminal, you and I, all the three of us will know about it. I'm gonna take like a bunch of drugs. Y'all are gonna wheel me into a hospital. And be like, this guy's done something.
Yeah. It's his brain, doctor. You have to put him in the MRI.
You have to MRI. Does he have any? No, he doesn't. He's the healthiest boy we know.
Ignore the wheelchair.
And you wheel me in there. And as I'm passing away, y'all are looking through the window, and I just give y'all a quick little like thumbs up, and I wink, and then I get gibbed like in an Unreal Tournament, which is going to be so cool.
That's so crazy. Wait, John, what do they? If you do have to get in the tube, what do they do?
No, there's no tube. I cannot get tube.
Wait. No, for sure. But is there tube
what else do they
could go around just your head? Like say you need
Nikki,
an MRI for your brain.
No, Nikki, crucially, do you remember the guy that died like last year? Like a wheelchair got pulled into the room from like a different area and hit him and killed him. It's not a thing where it's not a thing where they
can't
can
localize it.
They can't saw me in half like fucking Penn and Teller or whatever and like then
they can't Bluetooth the MRI into your brain.
Damn, that's crazy.
No. In fact, I forgot that as CAT scan isn't that. So when I had one done in August, I was like, wait a second. Yeah. And they were like, it's what?
Yeah, it's
I was
different.
like, oh, okay. Yeah. That's the one where you just get fed into the donut and you go in and out.
Yeah. Wait, is that not what the MRI? What is the MRI?
MRI is like it's like
different
more
donut.
of a cylinder. It's a different donut. And you're basically sitting in there for a while.
I see. I did. Yeah. I don't remember which one I did when I was having migraines when I was in college. They put me in one of those tubes and they were like, I don't know.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I got the results back and they're like, I don't know. Seems like your brain just hurts. Nikki, your head just hurts.
Your head hurts. Cool. That's cool. That's awesome. This week, People Make Games, a really great outlet from the UK, led by Chris Pratt. Whenever
Pratt?
I say his name, I have to reiterate Chris Pratt, Bratt. They posted a 38 and change minute video about BDS and Xbox. They went to a data center in Middenmeer, Netherlands,
not real,
where
Dutch is sorry. I'm so sorry.
It basically is not real. It's just there for this data center. It appears
Dutch
to be.
is the most fake language on the whole planet. It just is not. Just go. Okay, I just need everyone really quickly. Stop your car.
Go to Dutch
and just Google Dutch newspaper. No. Just Google Dutch newspaper, okay? And then just click on one. Just go to the Netherlands Times. Oh, but you got to get it to be in Dutch and not in English. Stop putting it in English.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the reason why it feels fake is that every word is kind of, because they use the same alphabet as English.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of read and understand what the words are, but it looks like a child has tried to type out what the words all are.
It's like a 6-year-old writing a poem or something. Yeah.
It's how 6-year-olds write in horror movies above their scary doodles.
Yep.
The evil man coming to taken me.
No, yes, exactly. That's exactly right. Man in coming to murdering me.
It's a fun detour. We've taken on a very, very serious
topic.
Netherlands. Anyway, Middenmeer is where this data center is, and IDF Unit 8200 at one point was contracting with Microsoft to house hundreds of millions of phone calls between Palestinians since October 2023. They'd basically taken all of that data, compiled it, distilled it into a data core, and used AI to produce suggestions to customers, i.e. the IDF, to predict where clusters of Palestinians would be for strikes and operations. Over 70,000 Palestinians have been killed since October 2023. Most of that are women and children. The video is harrowing, but wonderful in its depth, and talks about the BDS movement, specifically acknowledging that a monopoly is much, much, much too big to take enough bites of. Well, actually, is much too big to take a full giant gulp of, but not big enough to take little bites of. And so that's why they focus on Xbox. We've talked about this before on the show, but if you want to forego using your Xbox altogether, that's one path you can take. You can stop using first-party games. You can cancel your Xbox Games Pass sub, and there are all sorts of other things you can do. There are websites where you can check this out, as well as nogamesforgenocide.com, which also has some guidelines for journalists like us. Part of that video is also talking about how journalists have been talking about this with a whopping 0 articles mentioning the genocide in any meaningful way on IGN.com, 1 on GameSpot, 2 for Eurogamer, 2 for Kotaku, 3 for Polygon, 6 for Aftermath, 7 for PC Gamer, and 9 for Rock, Paper, Shotgun. There you go.
I'm shocked
that IGN isn't making a stand for human lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am too.
John,
I read them all the time, and their website that keeps my computer nice and cool.
Yeah, folks. Hey, sorry. Lots of people at IGN I love very much. Your website's fucking unusable now. Like it has been for a little while.
I was gonna say now it's doing a lot of work in that.
Well, I know, but I'm telling you, I used to be able to actually open it without it actually slowing my entire browser down, and now it's bad. Anyway, sorry.
I just have Michael send me the Word document for all of his stuff.
Yeah,
it's a way cleaner system.
It's a way.
I just say, hey Reb,
system.
Can you please just send me the Google Doc of the
Reb and Chaim send us PDFs every morning, which I appreciate. And that's how I keep up with their stuff.
I get my physical paper of just those two, and then a couple of the some of the other scattered reporting that goes on.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this is nothing new, I guess. I think it is a great distillation.
And it talks, I think, deeply about like how people who've been leading kind of the charge here actually feel like the games industry has been surprisingly ineffectual in talking about this. Like, we typically rally around some causes a bit more ferociously than we have this. And got me to, of course, be thinking about how we cover things here. I mean, we talk about Xbox a lot, usually not in a super positive light, but still, we'll often talk about it without necessarily mentioning stuff. And I definitely want to change that going forward. I don't know. Again, this is just a personal stance. I don't know if I agree with the idea of journalists not covering what is going on with the company just because of this, but I also acknowledge very deeply that it makes a lot of sense. So I'm evolving in my stance on this.
Wow.
But I will also say,
brave and rare. People think about stuff like
that's crazy
continuously.
Yeah, no, it's like, listen, I felt a very strong way about this a couple of weeks ago after watching this video. I felt a little different about it, and I'm going to continue to think about it. And at the very least, I'm going to personally be better at talking about this stuff when and if we talk about Xbox stuff on the show or on the website.
I think I was kind of like, I don't know. I think I haven't actually I realized like anything other than like a kind of passive, like, do not interact with this company because X kind of thing before.
Mm-hmm.
Before BDS was like, okay, you can't go to McDonald's anymore and throw your Xbox away. And I said, okay. And then I have kind of moved on with my life, and it has not affected me.
Sure.
At all. Do I still yearn for the Big Mac? Yes, for sure. I do. But I'm not, like, I can just make a better burger at home for less.
It's true.
And also, like, I do not think about the fact that most of my computer video gaming history lived on Microsoft's platforms. Like, I just don't think about it anymore.
Yeah.
And it's so fine. The games is so much bigger than, even though it feels like they are monopolistic, because they are. And like they have.
And the point was mostly like telling anyone at any given moment, you can't use a Microsoft product is almost impossible for someone in the American workforce.
Yes, it's not possible.
Yeah.
So to be able to make this move in a way that like I was giving Microsoft money every month.
Right.
Now I give them no money. That number go down for them meaningfully.
And to be so clear, I mean, Microsoft ended their contract with the IDF Unit 8200 as a result of the boycott. Now, the boycott continues because of various other undertakings as well.
Because of the rest of the stuff.
Because of the rest of it, but also that IDF is a major current customer of OpenAI. OpenAI uses a ton of Microsoft tech, and Microsoft has invested $13 billion in Sam Altman's company, and the IDF is all over that shit. Yeah. So
they'll get it all. They'll get all $13 billion back. It works.
They're flush
really
with cash, Nikki. Yeah.
The Verge put out an article today. It's the second one of these they've done. It's a delight. Let me actually get who wrote the piece, because it was like it's one of my favorite kinds of article. It's the article is called "Microsoft Made Another Copilot Ad Where Nothing Actually Works." It's by Antonio G. DiBenedetto. And if you watch television in America, you have seen, sorry, I missed that. If you've watched television in America, you have seen a Copilot advertisement where, what? They're coming for me. You've watched an advertisement for Copilot where a person asks the computer to do something like identify a microphone or identify a picture and be like, where was this photo taken or whatever.
Yes.
And obviously it always works in the advertisement. And this article, this is the second one. There's another one where he just does the commercial. Like he just asks the computer to do the exact same tasks that the people in the commercial do. And doesn't work. None of it. It works perfectly, and that's the end of the video. No.
I watched the same thing. It does not work at all. Yeah.
Zero of the things that they advertise in the commercial work. Mm-hmm. And the idea that at any point in time prior to now that you would be able to sell a person on a thing and then be like, does it do literally any of the stuff you said? I mean, no, it doesn't. But there's a button on your computer now that you can't make do anything else. There's a button on my keyboard on the fucking razor blade. Lotus, yeah, you're right. That just doesn't do anything for me. Like
fucking Cortana button.
Like what do you mean? Like you put a whole extra button on the fucking keyboard in a spot where I would usually press that button to do something useful, and now it is.
It's where the fucking alt button is supposed to be. I need that.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, they move it over by one. Or sometimes in some of the keyboards I've seen, they replace the left side Windows key with the Copilot key and then move it over and make the spacebar smaller.
I'm gonna go get it to see where it is. 1 second.
Can you imagine getting in a car and finding out that the turn signal thing now does basically nothing?
John,
and the turn signal is now just under the fucking radio or something, and you have to
gripping your shoulder and my nails are going into it. Have you ever, John, been in a vehicle where the drive shaft is not a shaft and it's a little dial and it's where the volume button should be, where the volume dial should be?
I've seen it.
Ooh,
I've seen that.
Flames around my face.
Yeah, Nikki and I talked about a Tesla once and just how everything has basically moved to the screen.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you are supposed to have a tactile muscle memory.
Yes.
When you drive a car.
Because it's a machine that weighs
Because it is a machine that weighs a ton. It's so vital that we are safe when we drive those things.
It shouldn't be able to fail.
You have to reteach yourself. Every single time you do something, it's not safe.
And also because you can't, if there's no feedback, then you can't tell when you're going from screen to screen or if you press the button.
100%.
Whereas when I press my volume button, I know that I've muted it because I can feel it do that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The current, I mean, I think like, I won't go too far down this road, but I think like
that's okay.
We are in the weird phase with cars specifically, where there has been nobody can afford a new car anymore because they cost too fucking much.
Yep.
And also people are like, well, the car I have is fine and works. And then when they go to get a new car, a new or new to them car, they get in new cars and they're like, this fucking sucks because of all of these extra things all of the ways that the cars have changed. So now the ways that you basically track how automotive trends work is that you look at like luxury brands like BMW and Mercedes. And then after that is when it starts to trickle down to brands that you and me can afford.
Right.
But they were the first ones to go all touchscreen, and then Tesla exploded. And then everyone was like, okay, well, it has to be this. But now, slowly but surely, BMW and Mercedes, because their numbers are down, they're like, oh, well, okay, we'll put buttons back in the cars. And now they're starting to put buttons back in the cars, which just means that in 6 years, your Corolla will have more buttons than it used to. Not anytime when you're trying to buy a car. The Copilot button on here. So the bottom row on this razor blade bucket ass is control.
The razor blade FA27.
Yeah. It's control from left to right. Control FN Windows, Alt spacebar, Alt Copilot control.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's so evil.
It's like, it is evil.
It's not the most evil thing that Microsoft has done.
No.
they haven't done anything worse than this. Wait, can we talk about, though, yesterday there was a conversation about folks switching over to Linux.
Yes.
Which I saw people have, and I think I'm mostly at this point, like, or whatever, do whatever you want. I think there was a period of time where I was like, you're not going to fucking switch to Linux. And now I think people are considering switching to Linux. And then because people like, you can do most things on Linux now.
You can do most things.
But I do think that there are so many creative workflows that you cannot do on Linux that I think people are. I think we're about to enter a weird zone where people online who have well-meaning intentions are going to start dunking on people who have to use Microsoft products in order to feed themselves or do the work that they are being asked to do. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, without naming names, like a lot of this discourse was coming from someone that will like go to a fucking flea market and install a goddamn LED screen on an espresso maker and then act like it's a moral imperative to do so. So like,
for sure.
Like, I just want to like be clear about kind of like the level of people that are like, actually, I think it's like, listen, like, I understand that I'm a weirdo for taking a Retroid Pocket and putting a ton of like emulated stuff. And I can look at you and say, it's so easy. But I know that like in the grand scheme of things, it's not that easy for like the average person to do all of that. So yeah, I understand it. I've used Linux enough recently to go, maybe I could do it, but there is a limit to what you could do with it. Yeah. And especially it's a weird expectation to have of people who are in the current US workforce.
Yeah, or are regular. Right? So like I think that is really where you close your eyes. You say, I'm going to Best Buy because my computer is broken.
Right.
You are not walking out with a Linux machine. And that is
so I have some bad news about my recent trip to Best Buy.
They have Linux machines?
I bought my new GPU, and the cashier at the GPU location was like, why did you select this GPU, if you don't mind me asking? And I said, oh, it's AMD. I have an AMD CPU, and they work pretty well now. And he said, oh, that's awesome. I'm going to build a Linux machine because the specific Linux distro that I want works better on AMD. Could I have the details of your build if you don't mind? Because I mean, if it's like mid-price, then I'll just build the same thing. And so I gave them to him.
Cool.
I definitely outlier, but I haven't been able to tell that story, and I forgot because it's so funny to me.
It's over then. Never mind. It's over.
I think what will happen for regular people
really funny.
Is it will be the same energy that all creatives have towards Adobe, which is you have to use Adobe for work. It doesn't work on Linux. And we all go, wow, this shit sucks. Adobe like just kind of doesn't work. And then there's the sub and then yada yada. And we all just go, oh, I'm so sorry. But we all know that we have to use it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think it'll be more of a camaraderie kind of situation for anyone who's adorable.
So. I have the thing about these kinds of conversations about tools that gets me, and I feel the same way, but when people talk about cars or they talk about ways of eating, like the things that you have to do to exist, when you have to start drawing lines based, like you're creating teams basically on things that you have to do to live, which is actually which makes people who have to interact with these things against their will basically feel bad, even though they are ideologically on board with the thing, which I think is just tough. And it doesn't even matter. Nobody's going to be able to afford to buy a computer right now anyway. So like,
that's really true.
Who cares?
I mean, I think you're right, Nikki. I mean, it's something that like it's so funny to me. People online in our bubbles tend to have a much more binary kind of purity test mindset about a lot of this stuff than I think even the organizers of boycotts and like like listening to the lady who is kind of at the top of the BDS stuff just talk about the movement itself and like expectations of it. Like she's so normal. Yeah. She is so normal. Like that, like listening to her, I was just like, oh, this is such a normal thing to ask. Like this is so normal. Yeah. And I think what actually happens is that well-meaning spaces, I think to your point, Nikki, it is well-meaning people in our spaces tend to maybe maximize or want to take that giant bite fast instead of supporting people who are taking little bites to get to kind of something bigger.
And I need to be so clear, this is not an argument towards like in support of centrism, right? Like this is
no, of course not.
Yeah, like
Jesus,
this is
right.
That is not like, that is not, I don't think what, especially like, and I don't think any of us are trying to get across, but it is like, your mom is not like the conversation that you should be having with your mom, right? Is like, what are the ways that we can get you perhaps off of Outlook? Do you have an MSN email address right now?
Right.
Can we get you not in there? Are you using Bing? Can I come over to your house and change your search engine? Like that's the kind of stuff, but obviously they're still going to be using.
Can I get your music library onto something else?
Like can I switch you to Quobuz or show you how to use Apple Music?
Sure.
Please, can I? Like again, these are the steps that I think are actually going to build, like train people. We have been as a society so deeply disincentivized from doing anything that is kind of out of the norm. You fall into the norm and then you do the norm forever, even if the norm is bad. Spotify fucking sucks. Sure. It's a bad way to listen to music. Like if your goal is to listen to music, Spotify is not a good application to do that with, right? There are other better options. And also there are ICE advertisements running on it, right? So like you can, it is good on two fronts, from the I don't think I should exist front and I like listening to music and hearing all of the instruments in it. It behooves you to get off of the platform. Yeah. But you have probably been on the platform since you needed a Facebook account to sign up for Spotify. And I think that's so fair and so valid, but we are just so entrenched, especially digitally, entrenched in the ways that we use these machines, that it is really hard to poke our heads up and make us switch. So I'm preaching to the choir, to be so clear, but like
no. Yeah. I think that's good though. Everything you just said is really nice. Yeah.
No, yeah. I think that kind of extreme binary thinking is just like down the road. Like it's just a function of defeatism. Yeah. And just like thinking that, oh, well, I have to do everything because no one else will do anything. Do you know the most fucking effective flank of the Target boycott is Latina moms? My mom informed me apropos of nothing that she was not buying anything from Target and I shouldn't either. And I was like, work, mom.
No, so my mom and I shop at Target more than my parents do, which is crazy. Like I'm worse at the Target boycott right now than my mom and grandma. Now, is the choice that they're making to go to Walmart? Yes. So like, I don't know who's really winning here, but like the mobilization is so deeply possible. Yes. And is also like in ways that I think are hard to imagine because you cannot see it doable, and people are willing to do it on their own. That people we do not need to chastise people.
Buy stuff. People love to boycott shit that they don't like as long as they know about it, which is why I have so much respect for People Make Games and No Games for Genocide and everybody involved in that, because they truly did recognize like, oh, a lot of people just kind of don't know because the games journalist class has completely neglected this topic for reasons that aren't totally clear. So very proud of them. Shout outs to them. I think if you're ever having those kind of defeatist feelings, go to nogamesforgenocide.com, sign up yourself and look at the full list of signatories, because there's a fucking lot of them and it is only going to get bigger. And I think that can be a very heartening experience to just look at that. Put in whatever name you feel like. I'm very happy to be like on that initial signatory list. It's cool to see my name there among other people who I respect, my peers who I like know and enjoy a lot. And then just a bunch of random people. Like there's some random people in that list that I'm like, I think I know I think that's one of my friends. I don't know their last name, and now I don't want to ask because it'd be awkward, but I think I know who that is. So yeah, and I mean, one of the main functions of this too is that not only is this free, it's negative free. You get money
you get
that
money.
You would
it's
have
free
spent.
Money.
And yeah, it is like games are a luxury product, no matter how cheap they are. It is a luxury entertainment product. They are one of the most cost-effective entertainment products that there are, where you can get thousands of hours of entertainment from things that are free. So for me, if you're ever struggling with that defeatism, there is a certain level of like, well, if I can't do this, then like, who am I to myself?
Right. Yeah. Can't believe what a clout chaser, Lotus. You're like the third person on this list. You're like at the top of it.
One of the organizers asked me if I wanted to sign it.
It's just unbelievable.
It's like being popular.
Right there. I mean, just like right
that's
under
why you're
Chris
doing
Pratt.
it, right?
Yeah.
Just right under. Yeah,
You fucking
that's No, but it's a really good website. You should go check it out. It launched only earlier this week. And it's got a lot of good information on it. Depending on how I feel after this weekend, my name may also be on this thing. So, but you should go think about it, everyone. And thanks for listening to us about this. I think it's really important. The scale of, there really was something about just hearing that it was hundreds of millions of phone calls just being put into a database to help Israel find more people to kill faster.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, it's just fucking crazy. It's just really like,
yeah, and I think like
again, I'm running out of things I can say on
for
here,
sure.
Which is what I say. Which is what I say on Blue Sky when
maybe
I
once
do
a week.
something that
maybe once
once a week, and I'm running out of things I can say on here. But yeah,
it's just the scale of it feels impossible. So then to have it, obviously the hundreds of millions of phone calls is impossible to rationalize, but then obviously to like
fucking crazy
to try to think about that, right? Like it breaks your brain in a way that like it is, you understand the confines of the way that your brain has been broken about it. Which is why like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. It fucking blows. Like, I don't know. Like it just,
I know.
Anyway,
well,
time to
from
talk
clout
about League of
chasing,
Legends.
From clout chasing on this signatory to the only news story that Lotus like is in my DMs.
Begged
She's
to
texting
talk
me
about
all
this.
week. Just said we gotta talk about this week.
As if I didn't open this doc 2 hours ago and say, God, did John really fucking put this on here? I thought to myself, I wasn't going to.
Yeah, no, but listen, it's big news.
It's news.
League of Legends. League of Legends is apparently kind of reworking its whole thing, according to 5 or so former and current employees over at Riot. They're aiming for a 2027 target. It's going to overhaul parts of the game, including visuals and some other aspects of the mechanics of the game to make the game more accessible for new players. It's going to be the biggest update the game has ever had in its 15-year existence, however the fuck long.
Will it be fun?
No.
Great question.
So then,
Don't be silly.
Cool.
It's been rumored for a very long time.
Yeah.
I mean, for literally the past, I would say 8 years, League has consistently updated a list of things that they want to do to the game, champions that they want to rework because they're dog shit because they're 15 years old and they just functionally don't work as characters anymore. A lot of champions need visual updates. A lot of them have already gotten it. I've spoken before on the podcast. They need to redo large portions of the lore stuff because they're making all the arcane stuff canon. Mm-hmm. And all that aside, I mean, I think I think they're just going to try to do all that stuff at once. And I think they're not going to do it even. I think that there's still going to be a lot of champs left on the cutting room floor. A lot of visual updates are not going to happen. I think that this is really, I think the main thing that they want to do is they want to add a WASD game mode to this game. When new people pick up League, that's the thing that they have a hard time with. MMOs don't use click walk anymore. Real-time strategy games are not the only type of video game that exists anymore, as it was when Warcraft 3 came out, which League of Legends down the line is built off of. Yeah. So people have a really hard time. They just relatively recently introduced a WASD to walk mode to League, but you can't use it in the competitive game modes because it doesn't work. And the game is not built to do that. So it's like playing Apex Legends against people on controller when you're on KBM. So
I just have a quick question.
Yes, Nikki.
Does Riot have any money?
Unfortunately.
Okay. It seems like it shouldn't take them this long because they have all of the money.
Are you aware of who owns Riot Games?
Let me just do a quick little check.
Yeah, maybe just Google
owns
the majority stake in Riot Games there.
Games. Okay, so I just hit. Oh, it says Tencent.
Yeah, so it is Tencent.
So it's a 10-cent game. I understand.
Game.
So yeah,
I get it.
like, and the thing is, part of it too is like legitimately doing live ops for the game, like having the game actively running and being
impossible.
competitive, and then making a whole other game. There's a reason that when Counter-Strike did this, it was a fucking disaster.
Yes,
and it's not even because CS2 is that bad, but it's very different. And so yeah, I mean, I think that they're basically just doing this. I think that they want to introduce WASD as the primary way to play the video game, because then that would also allow them to introduce full crossplay, and that would make the mobile version of League of Legends, which is called Wild Rift, actually work instead of being its own segregated thing.
No, for sure. It's so crazy that it is one of the most played games in the world and it is inaccessible.
Yeah, I have to be that person that says that's kind of what I like about it. Like,
sure.
I like that it's this unique, weird thing in the same way that I like that Counter-Strike is completely unapproachable to people who like fucking Call of Duty. It's like, well, this isn't Call of Duty, so suck a dick.
Yeah, which is like, I think is very cool. I think that is like, is the beauty of the breadth of the medium, is that it can have literally all of the same words, but be so completely different so as to repulse me specifically, right? Like
you specifically, yes.
Like, I think it's cool.
Yeah, I think this is a very Tencent decision, which is why I brought it up.
For
because
sure.
They're saying, okay, to increase money, more people have to play the game. Who isn't playing the game? People who literally can't fucking play it.
Yeah.
So we need to build the game again.
Yeah.
And try it again. They've also, just for the record, they've already done this once. It just wasn't to the same scale because they did it in like 2014 or whatever. Look up old screenshots of League of Legends. It's the ugliest fucking video game I've ever seen in my life. It is somehow uglier than Warcraft 3.
It's better now?
It is, Nikki, I need you to look up a screenshot of League of Legends 2013 right fucking now.
League of Legends 2013.
League.
You might have to do a YouTube video, but I think you should be able.
Shit. Yo. It looked like
crazy ugly. Yes. You were expected to play this on 70 ping and try to kill other people in the video game.
And it got ugly, popular? That's so crazy.
It got a lot more popular after its first major visual rework. And then it's had a couple of other small, like doing the whole map, but small by comparison visual updates. So yeah, I mean, I think this will work in the short term.
No, for sure. But like,
sure.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Good luck to
them. They're making a lot of other bad decisions. So I do think they're going to delete a pretty large chunk of the player base with this.
No, for sure. Best of luck. Go with God. Your fighting game's going to pick up the fucking slack, I'm sure.
Your fighting game and Valorant are going to pick up all the slack.
Oh, season 3 of what's that show called?
Arcane.
Yeah, that's definitely going to come out.
Yeah,
no, it's
gonna pick up the slack. I mean, I think like this is for a long time. Even when we were at Fanbyte, there were rumblings of Tencent trying to make Riot more Tencent. Like a hallmark of Riot at the time was that they were like in a different room than the eyes of the Tencent folks. And at some point legitimately, it feels around the time that we got, they took a look and they were like, time to come inside, folks.
Yeah.
Playtime's over.
I need to be so clear. We are equipped very clearly and specifically to say that was the joke around the entire office for a long time of like, oh, does Tencent just kind of ever look at any of their investments that they make? And it's like, they didn't. And now for a really long time, they did not. And then they just started to. And then it was like, wow, we gave a lot of money to these weird, like, commie people that say fuck on every podcast, and then oh wow, Riot's just making their own decisions. No,
not anymore.
We got to fix that. So that all happened at once. Well, that'll be great, Lotus. I know you'll be putting another 1,000 hours into that game in
It's more than what I
2027.
think, which is
1,000
tragic.
is so generous.
Yeah. I would guesstimate 2,500.
Nice.
Get a
However,
job.
I didn't have one at the time.
Oh,
There you go.
Spent $250 total on that game. It's a pretty good ratio, I think.
Damn. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Especially
That's
'cause a lot
actually-
of those
that's
were
really
gifts. I have some amount of restraint. I don't know how or why, but it was good that I went into it being like, me at the age of 14, I can't start. I bought the
for
DJ Sona skin and I said, I feel dirty.
was it
Cost
worth it? though?
$25. Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah.
the DJ Soda skin is the kind of like floating mute, like magic musical casting character.
Can you-
DJ Sona makes her look like Hatsune Miku. She has 3 different songs that you can switch between whenever you want, and as you level up in the game, the songs get more instruments. So when you're at max level, the full song is playing. It
That's
was worth
cool.
$25, even though that champion's terrible.
Does can you sell it?
No. In fact, hey, speaking of what had to have been Tencent's hand, is you used to be able to do, a lot of games have a version of this where like you get XP and then you level up and you get little loot boxes that are free, or you can you can open a whole bunch of them at once by purchasing keys, but you can do like 1 per level if you don't. They got rid of that, so now you can't get skins for free anymore, I believe. Cool, great.
Cool,
Because you
that's
could
awesome.
also get the rarest and most expensive skins if you like rolled well enough. So
Yeah, no, that can't.
no, I can't have that. Can't
Simply
have that.
cannot
No,
have
you
that.
Can't have that.
do
That's
that.
vile.
No way.
It's like the character of Arcane, the Violin Cameron.
Hi, I'm Vile Arcane,
I'm Vile
and
Arcane.
this is my sister, Blue Girl.
Welcome to me, beautiful steampunk. You know who's not having a great December or November or most of October? It's the people working on Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet
Yeah.
over at Naughty Dog, who have been
What?
under a mandatory crunch. They have to work 48 hours a week. It's capped at 60. It started in late October, quote, due to multiple missed deadlines. And then this piece is truly special.
This is
Okay.
It's so crazy.
Okay. Earlier this year, members of the production team, this is a piece by Jason Schreier, by the way. Earlier this year, members of the production team were given customized metal coins that seemed to capture, purposefully or not, the current state of the studio's workplace attitude. On one side was the company's paw print logo. Cute. On the other, a quote from the trailer for Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet. Quote, "The suffering of generations must be endured to achieve our divine end." End quote.
They just don't. There's just
they
no
making
more.
Bioshock 4 in real life.
So, every challenge coin ever made is a curse. Like
Yeah.
every single challenge coin that has ever been made, except for, I guess, would you consider like AA coins to be challenge coins? I mean that so sincerely. Are those challenge coins?
That's a good question.
You know what you know?
But I also don't have enough data to say whether or not they help.
Yeah, I know.
No, I know, that's
Like,
what I'm saying.
I'm trying to come up with some sort of reaction to it, but I'm so ill-equipped. I don't know. I'm really ill-equipped.
In any case,
I don't know.
There's not. If we'll take those ones out. Every single challenge coin that has ever been made is some sort of insane curse. When I was working at what was that company called? Full Screen, the YouTube multi-channel network.
I keep forgetting you worked at Full Screen.
Yeah, I do sometimes.
Yeah.
They had just acquired Rooster Teeth like a couple of months prior. And if you don't know, Rooster Teeth it's back. The guy one of the guys who founded it bought it again. Bought it back from Warner. They came in to do a talk, like it was just like an all hands, and they had this guy. And at the end, they were doing, they were doing trivia with the people who worked at the company about the company that they had recently purchased. And then I won the trivia. So they gave me a challenge coin. That on the challenge coin was the Rooster Teeth logo, and there was some horse shit on it about like, this website will live forever, basically. And then obviously the website did not quote live forever. This is so crazy. Why doesn't anybody legitimately and actually, why hasn't anybody at Sony been like, you don't got to do that. You don't have to do this. Specifically.
I mean, I think Sony think they have to do that.
Yeah, it's their deadline they have to make. It's an internal deadline. But they have to show Sony a build of the game. Like, that's who is asking for it. So I think it's kind of like Sony could be like, no, you don't got to do all that. But they're kind of like, no, you got to do all that. I think
you don't have to do all that, but it is due in 2 months.
Right. Like, you don't have to do all that.
Yeah.
You gotta maybe do all that.
It just seems like, and I guess this is why I don't run a business. This is the most predictable.
Yeah, no, sure.
It's the most predictable thing on the fucking planet, right?
Sure.
Like you don't win this. I guess they win this when the game sells 15 million copies or whatever the fuck. And that's all that matters to them, right? Like, is at the end they sell the copies, and it doesn't matter the number of people they literally harm on the way there. But like, you're running out. You're right. Like, I actually do think they might actually be running out of stuff over on the PlayStation side of the house.
Mm-hmm. Well, they seem to have one game.
Yeah.
like they kind of have one game, and they just keep kind of making the game. And that's like, I'm not really doing a bit. That's really kind of all that they do. They do third person character action games, and that's it. They just all have a different flavor. It's either Neil Druckmann needs to go to therapy, or dad stuff, or a little bit of both, or mom stuff.
And that's all they got.
It's all they got. I mean, it's pretty astonishing.
Or it's a Marvel.
What do you mean?
Like, it's a Marvel game.
Okay.
I think John's talking only about Naughty Dog.
I'm talking about, I'm talking about all of Sony's stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm talking about Spider-Man.
Oh, sure. But that's also the same. I don't think about, this is so weird. I don't think about Spider-Man as being Marvel for some reason.
That's so funny.
I guess, to be fair, when it comes to Sony, it's not Marvel because they only have Spider-Man.
Right, I get what you mean. I guess that's why I'm,
sure.
It's like saying they have DC games and it's just Batman. And it's like,
right.
Yeah.
No, but it's like, but they don't, like, there's nothing, like, Nintendo makes mechanically diverse first-party games.
And that's the thing that is so confusing.
Microsoft makes... It's a little bit less so, but they make mechanically diverse first
Yes, they do have everything.
Sony does not do that.
Yeah, Microsoft does have everything literally from Candy Crush to...
They have everything.
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
And everything
they had to buy that, but it's like,
yes,
but they did
do have it.
But because I do think they see a genuine value in having that variety. I do think that is value. Sony's thing is interesting because it's like they're so leveraged. I mean, aside from Astrobot, really the only thing I can say, even though that's still it's still a third person action game. It just looks and feels different a little bit. And is better than the other stuff that they make. But it's like, I don't know. I do look at them continuing to go to this well and going, like, this is at some point going to
it is going to tap out.
It's going to tap out.
But this is John, the exact same conversation you and I had at the video office in 2019.
It is true. That's true.
Where I was like, they are just going to get so complacent that their complacency will become their default state, and then they will fall into disrepair.
Okay. Yeah.
Because they have been so flat-footed for so long because they have been in the lead that they will not know how to make moves. Did y'all watch any of the, I know the answer to this question is no, but I'm going to ask anyway because it's a podcast and I have to pretend to ask questions. Did y'all watch any of the Vidoc, the marathon Vidoc that they put out? I think it was earlier this week.
No.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Where they
I
basically
actually
were like, hey.
I meant to, but I have not done that. No.
It's interesting because they are pretending like it's the first time they've shown anybody the video game.
That's really funny. Yeah.
Like it is so damning, I think, to the way that studio has been managed, that at no point in time did anyone say, is this actually even the one you want to make?
Right.
Like, is this the one you want to make? Yeah. Because now it feels like they are backing into a game that other people have made, and they now have to cobble their thing together into looking like Arc Raiders.
Yeah.
Which, like, imagine getting your lunch eaten by people who were not even in the cafeteria to begin with, right? Like, it just feels, it feels impossible. They should, man, not a fantasy book, and I'll be done. They I actually mean this.
I actually think Samoa Joe should muscle bust Neil Druckmann.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Oh, man. If you are Phil Spencer, do you call Sony and ask them
for Bungie?
If no, just ask them if they want Bungie to make a Halo.
Oh, what a God, it is funny to imagine a bigger wrench to throw into like multiple kind of processes than Phil Spencer calling Sony to go, hey, what if Bungie made a Halo? Because
on paper,
they should do it. I mean, I feel like it kind of bails everyone out in a way.
It makes sense for every single party involved.
Sure.
Like every party involved actually comes out.
And it literally didn't make sense until about 3 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is really funny. Yeah. It's good. It's a good idea. You should be, hey, Nikki, you should be Phil Spencer, you know?
Nah.
No.
Nah, I'm good.
Start to wear your little t-shirt blazer combo.
I'm so Gucci.
Actually, I should say it's not a t-shirt blazer. It's t-shirt with like a leather cropped jacket or like something like that.
Something.
It's not
that's what's in
not
now.
A blazer.
Do you want to talk about the funniest line in this report, which says that it's a mandatory 48-hour week that is capped at 60?
Yeah, so it's 60.
But also, no, it's not. They don't.
It's probably
they don't fucking track how long.
They're salaried.
No. They're
like you're not logging hours.
And even if they aren't, they definitely
they say they are with
hours.
the spreadsheet, but they're not logging. They're probably not logging them properly. No. So anyway,
the game's definitely going to be good. Sorry, what did you say, Lotus?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I said something to the effect of like, the game has to come out and you're going to get it done. It doesn't matter how much you have to work. Something like that.
Yeah. And like, it's fucking horrible. It's not going to be worth it. I think that is the thing. That's the thing about crunch that like really gets me, is that it is so rarely worth it. The end product is Red Dead Redemption 2. Was that worth it? Like, no.
You even think about stuff of like, I remember this happened forever ago, but like people got mad at Apex for some stupid reason, Apex Legends. And so they went to crash and break and bought the game over one weekend. And I remember people from Apex and EA and fans of them being like, oh, it sucks because they had to come in and work on the weekend. And I was like, no, they don't. They could have just turned the game off for 2 days. And said, the bots have been a big problem. We're really sorry. But this was a targeted attack that we couldn't have planned for. So the game's off because people need to eat and sleep. But
Yep.
they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Because they don't care about any of them. So like,
No. Remember when they turned Fortnite off for like a week?
that was wild.
That was crazy.
That was wild. That was really wild.
Anyway, speaking about Fortnite.
I do remember that.
Speaking
Did
of
you like
Fortnite,
that segue?
Speaking of Fortnite, that was a really good Fortnite.
that was a really
too
good
bad about
Fortnite.
it, huh?
Yeah, I'm always saying
That was a really good. That's a really good segue.
Whatever.
are there segues
Great
in
Fortnite,
Fortnite?
y'all.
Are there segues in Fortnite?
Yes,
Okay.
I have it.
You have a segue?
Mhm.
Okay.
And it's an
In
emote?
Fortnite?
Okay.
It
It's an
moves.
emote. Okay. Oh,
Like you
okay.
move on it.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Harry Potter's in this one, huh?
Yeah,
Man.
Yeah.
man.
Too bad, huh?
Too bad.
There's really no news here.
No.
I just wanted to be like,
Man,
too
what the
bad, huh?
hell?
Too bad.
Too bad.
Yeah, that's
That's
tough.
just too bad. J.K. Rowling's probably going to get royalties from all this stuff, so like, just keep that in mind if you decide to play this season.
The only
we just talked about boycotting. Probably, it's a seasonal thing. We'll be in and out. Of course, if you play it now, you'll have that stuff forever. If you don't play it, you'll kind of be free. You'll be pure.
Well, and I just think anybody playing Fortnite, especially if you play in groups or if you play with randos and you like to have voice chat on, you are going to go ahead and memorize the phrase "Focus Hogwarts." You should make their lives a living hell.
That's really
and kill them and hunt them down and down them and just
That's
fuck
really
with
funny.
them.
And then just fuck with them.
Yeah, just make their lives awful. Not only is it worth it because J.K. Rowling is a transphobic monstrosity who has completely warped the shape of the United Kingdom's government and health systems to her bizarre whims that are hurting everybody over there, but also it is a great way to strengthen a friendship or make some new friends and introduce a lot of camaraderie into your lobbies is to just kill random people with the same skins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We agree on that. It's a shame. It could have been a thing that just like periodically does annoying things instead of a thing that I may not ever play again. So weird. I mean, normies won't care, but that's why it's up to us.
Potter.
Right.
But I do think think there
here's
is.
Here's the thing. Having been in a normal workplace for a while, Harry Potter is unbelievably fucking popular.
Yeah.
In a way that I don't think you really grasp unless you go into
unless you interact in the world. My realtor,
it is wild
for this place.
Yeah.
Had a Hufflepuff desk mat. And like first of all, the idea that anybody would self-identify as Hufflepuff in public is so fucking crazy. But Hufflepuff desk mat, Hufflepuff scarf on the wall behind him, like big mug, like Hufflepuff H on there. And I said, I already didn't like you. But now it is kind of super confirmed that you are a bad person. So.
Because also, unlike some of the stuff about Xbox, they do know. Like, they actually know.
They know.
They have to know.
Yes.
Yeah.
They know.
They know.
I know that because I'm from a Harry Potter household. I'm not the person who introduced the topic, neither is my older sibling. But my parents both know somehow.
Yeah. They know. So yeah, too bad. That stinks. Please don't give them any of your money right now. Please. It's going to go straight to J.K. Rowling, who is directly using it to do everything that Lotus just talked about. It's not unkillable, right? Like the movies, the fucking fantastic Eddie Redmayne movies, those did bad enough that they stopped making them. Like, it is a better world is possible. They did stop making those. But now the HBO show is going to come out and it's going to be fucking insane.
Yeah, and I think, I do think, unfortunately, that the Herald is going to be as entrenched as the mouse.
Yeah. It's... Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
MOCKEY MOUSE. Mocky Mouse.
Icky rat.
And the other good thing is that video games, at least, right, are booming kind of as a medium.
Yeah, no, that's the other thing. On top of everything else, November was actually a historically terrible month for video games.
Fuck.
So hardware spending dropped 27%. And it's when I saw this, hey folks, when I saw this part of it, I went like ruh-roh, like fucking Scooby-Doo. It's the lowest hardware revenue total since November 2005.
Anything else happen? I'm just trying to see if anything happened right after that. Was there? Because I was only 10.
You mean like the worst recession we've ever had? You know, that kind of thing, or yeah.
On Charles,
and it still didn't drive it down to as bad as it is now. Isn't that cool? Anyway, physical software sales also fell 14% year over year, and it's another all-time low since they started tracking it in 1995. Now, granted, a lot of people are buying, like, fewer people are buying physical software. I understand that. But
in many cases, you just can't anymore. You go to the store to buy a physical game. They do not sell it to you.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So I do take that one with a grain of salt. But the hardware one is kind of crazy. PlayStation 5 was the leader, followed by Switch 2, which has been in the lead since it came out in June. The PS5 sales were down 40% year over year, and Switch 2, combined with Switch 1 sales, were down by 10%.
That's so crazy.
So,
every time Nintendo releases a new console, they do this thing where they pretend that the last one's not going to be taken out back. I actually don't think that the first one's going to be taken out back for a second.
Yeah.
Because like there was a period of time when like in between the DS and the 3DS where they were like, there's two pillars.
Yeah.
We got two pillars and we're going to keep making games for both of them. We love them both equally. They're both our favorite kids. And then like 6 months after that, they said the Nintendo DS has been shot.
Are you implying, Nikki Grayson, that they might have learned something from the Nintendo Wii?
I think that perhaps they learned something from the immense cultural phenomenon.
They were making Just Dance games for the Nintendo Wii into the 2020s.
Yeah, into and through the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic.
They didn't stop until like 2022.
Yeah.
It's been there, babe.
Great track.
Good track.
Great track.
Yeah.
I mean, here's one thing is that all of this is heavily skewed. We were just talking about Fortnite.
Yeah.
There's Ume Musume, Pretty Derby. There's I think Fate is still around. There's Cookie Run, like and then also the one thing that like if people read this article, which is by GI Dup, is by the way, the third highest selling console is a thing called the Next Playground. Which for people who don't know is basically a Kinect for children that has its own games, including a subscription service. So all of that is also not game purchases. It's like, you know, it's the recession, but it's also the way that games are, which is also because of the recession.
Which is also, explicitly.
Like if you're a family like this, you can't buy the games even if you wanted to. Both in the sense that they don't sell physical games anymore and you can no longer afford $80 games. Mm-hmm. And also, why wouldn't you just get your child a battle pass and be like, oh, thank God.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to. John, do you remember when I texted you about the Next Playground?
Fuck. What?
I texted you about the Next Playground. Okay. I'm going through... Okay. It is so fucking crazy that on the Apple iPhone, I cannot click on your name and search just our messages.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy, huh? That is crazy.
That's very odd.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
What's it called? Next, what is it?
On December 8th, 2024, I texted you the Instagram account for Next Playground, and I said, John, we have to talk about how they brought back the Kinect. Now, I do need someone else to go back.
Did we? And listen to that episode?
Please someone go back and check. Because I don't remember either.
No, it was more like a Kingdom Hearts situation where it's only within the past week that your wish reached me, Nikki. Geographically, we're pretty far apart.
We're pretty far. Yeah, no, that thing is fucking crazy. Like,
it's cute.
It's really cute. Like, I would be pissed off if I was, who was in charge of Microsoft at the time or Xbox at the time? What was that guy's name? No, hold on.
Oh, that guy. Shit. What is his name?
Oh,
he's at Liverpool now. I actually think he just recently retired.
Liverpool.
What was that guy's name? We're gonna get it. We cannot move on until we get it.
Ringo Starr.
Nope. His name was. It wasn't Phil. It was his name. What? Don Matrick.
There it is.
Wow.
Or was it Peter Moore?
Was Peter Moore in charge during the 360 era and Don Matrick took over after?
Yeah.
So they had two
Peter
stickers
Moore
back
was
to back.
there at the yeah.
Oh, so I was wrong.
Well, I mean, he is the CEO of Liverpool Football Club.
Still?
Peter Moore. Liverpool. No, he stepped down in 2020.
Yeah. And then they started winning. So that's like, that just simply is true. He quit and then they started winning.
Now he's doing what?
You know, what's he up to?
Santa Barbara Sky FC? That can't be.
It's probably like a USL club.
Oh, it is a USL club.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wish I knew Spanish.
You can learn.
No,
it's never too late.
No, I know
the
USL
osmosis
teams
will hit so fast for a sport.
Yeah.
That's true.
Good logo. Great logo.
Good logo. That's true. I do like the logo.
Oh, they haven't even started playing yet.
No, they haven't. That's why it's weird. Barbara Sky FC. Santa Barbara Sky FC sounds like a fucking RPG.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't play any games this week. What did y'all do?
I finished Pokemon.
Yay.
You finished it?
Yeah.
Did you catch them all?
No, I didn't. The end of that game is like they do it every time and it blows me away every time. Where they're like hanging out with your friends, all these lizards, and then they're like, anyway, it's 9/11.
Here's some flyers. We need to get you on the plane.
Literally.
Everything's going to be great. No one else can do it but you.
Yeah, you have to go do it. You have to stop 9/11.
Wait, hang on. We'll give you the flyers, but you do need a lizard that can fly first before you do this.
Please. And you know what? 9/11 will wait for you to finish your stuff.
Oh, yes.
Until you are ready to stop 9/11.
You can get to at least 9:15.
The end of that game, there's a big weapon in the center of the city that comes to life and starts firing huge bits of energy into the sky. And then a big dog Zygarde comes from Mystery Zone, and you have to partner with the dog who can turn into a big like Megazord looking guy once he eats all of his sperm. When you're friends with him, and then he shoots a different big laser out of the gun that's attached to him, and then the city explodes, and then days afterwards they turn Ground Zero into a park where you can go catch different Pokemon. So good game. I think I like Arceus more. I cared more about the characters in that one, which is a low bar. That's like saying I cared more about the dirt outside of my house as opposed to the dirt outside of John's house. Like that doesn't mean anything. It's still dirt.
Not a gardener, notably.
No.
The dirt truly does not matter.
No, it doesn't matter. But I am I'm excited. I'm like excited to play the DLC. Like I like playing this video game.
This game have costume like Arceus didn't, right?
What do you mean?
You can change your outfit like an XY.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
There's a bunch of fits. Are a lot of them bad? Yeah. Do I think a lot of them are good to other people? Also, yes. Have I been shown my friends' characters? Yep. Have I been shown my friends' characters and they've been like, look at my cool fit, and I'm like, oh, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always
That's how
funny.
I feel every single second when someone's like, look at my cool guy in Final Fantasy 14. I'm like, where? I don't see a cool guy in Final Fantasy 14.
Put on the 2B costume and shut the fuck up, okay?
I know.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that exactly is the funny thing about XY compared to the other games that have had character. I'm not playing this game. That has nothing to do with nothing.
No,
but what's
sure.
interesting is that the major criticism of Pokemon X and Y is boys saying that the boy customization is bad.
Yeah.
Which kind of wasn't true. It was perfectly like chic men's clothing for your 15-year-old male character, but the female characters had a lot more options because XY is set in fantasy France, so of course the women have more fucking options. Yeah. And so then when you get to Sword and Shield and they introduce character customization, two things happen. Number one, your character goes from being 15 in X and Y to the protagonist is 10 again. Yeah. And also they introduce customization that is mostly even between playing a boy or a girl. So all of the options got much worse.
Yes.
Because you're putting unisex clothing on little children, but unisex in the boring sense where like,
where
you got tight pants, those are for girls.
Yes, correct.
As opposed to like a boy can wear a skirt.
So this one, they age them up again. It's not
because they're the same, right?
Yes. So
it matches XY, I guess.
My understanding is that they are actually like 8, like somewhere between like 19 and 20 something. Like adults, like actually adults.
Interesting.
And I have no idea what the men's clothes look like.
No, why would you?
No. But
rest assured, if it's a t-shirt and pants, the men have the exact same thing. I'm sorry. Maybe the sleeves look a little bit different, but
sure.
With how fast they put this game together, I don't think so.
There are like actually like a lot of different kinds of garments in a way that feels closer to X and Y than it does to Sword and Shield. Like I'm able to put fits together where I'm like, I would wear this. Like my body right now would wear this and feel good about it, or wear something like this with some modifications, which is not something that I could really say in a Pokemon game before this one. Like I'm actually invested in the way that my character looks. Like this is the first one where like I've had a hairstyle that is mine. My hair is in the video game. Like my glasses are in the game. Like it does feel more in line with that. But again, I'm talking about the bar is in the fucking aforementioned dirt. Like it is not, it's not an accomplishment they have gotten here. I am not giving them flowers for it. Just telling you what it is. I also played some more Q Up, which is the coin flipping esports game. Yeah. That I haven't like paid. I need to like sit down and not do something else while I'm playing it.
Yeah, you have to kind of lock in.
Yeah, because I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the trappings, and I also can't tell how much I'm being worked. Like I think I'm, there is something about it where I'm like, is every single thing that I'm doing here scripted? Is it actually flipping the coin? Like, I don't really know. And I don't know if the game has actually informed me yet of that fact, because I'm still very early. But I have not played a video game where I am unaware of whether or not I'm getting worked in a long time. And that's why I kind of am enjoying it. I also have put some more time into Blippo Plus, but I don't really have anything else to say. Watching TV. Yeah, that legitimately is just
Blippo
watching
Plus.
TV. My game's good.
Yeah, that's fun. All right, Lotus, you played something on POCO.
I did. I kept my promise, and I have played POCO, which is a super short point-and-click adventure game where you play as a delightful little clown in a strange clown and homunculus world.
Whoa. Is he clown or he's clown? Sorry, you
Yeah,
just said
he is
this.
clown. Yeah. Don't worry about it. You fall down to homunculus world and must do point and click adventure. Well, they're okay. They just are homunculuses.
Oh, okay.
They're actually pretty nice. They're pretty nice. Some suspicious goings on, but they're pretty nice. And yeah, it is 100% in 90 minutes. Ooh, that's a fucking video game, baby.
That's sexy.
It's so sexy. I love it. I had a really good time with it. It is, I don't want to say shockingly competent because that feels very rude, but it is free and 90 minutes long. So it's one of those things where it's odd.
Beautiful.
Wow,
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's very, very well made.
Really,
on a Kickstarter.
really
Lotus,
It's very
what did I
French.
say last week?
You're so funny for thinking I remember what we've recorded even seconds after it's occurred.
I said if there is a video game that is available on the Macintosh computer, you have
This is the one I was thinking of. Oh my God, you're right. I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it. Do you want to know why?
Why?
It's because I have my Steam library sorted by when it was added to my account, which usually means when I bought something. But because POCO is free, it automatically goes all the way to the bottom. Nikki, during the last portion of that podcast, I had clicked to my single player tab and clicked on every single of the last 15 games I purchased, trying to find what I was talking about. And you have just told me that it was this free game.
Well, we got there.
You'll have to play it and give us your thoughts next week.
Yes.
It'll take you 90 minutes. It'll take you less if you don't feel like getting all the little collectibles. There's not too many, but it's a side thing to do. And yeah, I mean, I just thought that this was very delightful. This felt very much like a passion project. It seemed there was like a Kickstarter that went up, so I'm not sure if they're planning anything new. Because I did have that feeling where I was like, it's a totally wrapped up story. But I felt like some of the little mechanics they introduced, I wish that they had explored them more, but they can't because they had 90 minutes. And also, I'm sure every frame took a jillion man hours to produce because it's very well animated.
This is a very, very pretty game.
Yeah, like the only knock on it that I could have is some of the music is very ill-fitting. It's very odd. It's one of those things where I get why certain areas have certain kinds of music, but they felt a little bit lo-fi, hip-hop, jazz, Naganuma inspired beats to do nothing to. So I was like, that's really weird. But all the other music is good. Whimsical clown things occur. Some really good funny moments. And it does the thing that I think successfully and confidently funny games do, which is that it doesn't care. The joke happens and it moves on immediately, which
Thank
is,
God.
Please, like, just...
And that's why
just go on.
Really excited to talk about High on Life 2. I was part of the preview event for that game this week. And I
didn't even have the courtesy to put it in the doc so we could prepare mentally.
I put in 750 hours. I didn't play. Wasn't in there. I didn't do that. Can you fucking imagine?
Justin Roiland himself sat next to you while you played that video game.
We talked about this last week. It's one of my least favorite things in the whole world about the job, but also that would get me to stop entirely. I'd be out. Yeah. I would be out. Yep.
All organs would cease to function. We're not talking about stop playing the game.
No. I would be done.
No.
Would be
clock out
me
of life.
40. Whoever at 47 is running that event would have to wheel me downstairs.
Perfect. So you didn't play that game?
No.
Okay.
I might though.
But Lotus, you wrote 5.
We were reminded because we talked about the concept of reworking League.
Yeah.
Okay.
At some point, one of the times when I was talking about Marvel Rivals being asked, Dookie, I remember someone asking, like, have you tried Deadlock? Because you were saying you like League of Legends, you like Overwatch, or these are all past tense, liked Overwatch, liked League of Legends, liked Marvel Rivals. Have you tried Deadlock? And at the time, I had played a very, very small amount of it. I've still played like a relatively small amount, but I've been watching some of the little competitive leagues that they have going on, which are exclusively run by Overwatch League rejects, which is hilarious to me.
That's so funny.
Because it doesn't exist. I guess reject isn't even really the right
they're
word.
Unemployed.
Overwatch homeless?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Yep.
I have pretty mixed feelings on this game. There's obviously the weird facts about it, which is that because it's made by Valve, it's getting extremely strange, weird preferential treatment because Steam is Valve and the game is Valve. So they can do whatever they want. And patch it however they want as much as, like, it's weird.
Yeah.
The things about the game, though, that I find strange is that anything that I kind of take issue with, because this game is, I think legally they're calling it pre-alpha. It doesn't.
It is not out yet.
Like that. It feels like alpha, like shifting into beta territory. Mm-hmm. And like a lot of the stuff that they have is just tweaking numbers and balance and adding new guys to play as. And so all of the things that I take issue with and that I think feel very strange about this game and make it inaccessible and make it one of the worst spectator sports I've ever seen are not going to be fixed, because those seem like the things that Valve is valuing as part of the game. Now, John, when you noticed that I had put this on there, I said we could potentially play a game. So Deadlock is a MOBA, a multiplayer online battle arena, like League of Legends is, but instead of being from a top-down view, it is a third-person over-the-shoulder view, like Marvel Rivals is, and you can also play Overwatch like this. So it also has a third-person shooter aspect to it, and it also, if it's not in the Source Engine, which I'm pretty sure it is meant to have that Source Engine feeling to it. It's hard not to say jank, but it's like jank complementary, where like the Source Engine has a lot of weight at times but also feels unimaginably floaty at other times. It's a very strange thing, and it leaves a lot of really granular little movement tech, which is similar to something like Quake. Like, if you don't know how to move right, if you don't know how to hop right, if you don't know how to slide right, if you don't know how to rocket jump, you're fucking dog shit at Quake and you're dog shit at TF2. Like, you're just going to get rolled by people who know how to do that. Whereas Deadlock is a lot more intentional with it, where you have like sliding and dashing and rolling and all these little movement tech options. Approximately on the keyboard, how busy do we think the left hand is?
Oh man. I did play 3 rounds of this game the week that it came out. And I bounced off of it because I was like, I'm tired.
It's one of the more exhausting games I've ever played for other reasons that I'll also get into.
Let me look at my hand.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 12.
What? Wait.
12 keys.
12 keys. Wait. Sorry. How active is the left hand? And you're saying that you think you have to interact with 12 keys?
Yeah.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh. Yeah. Oh, not so ridiculous, is it?
Okay, wait. Oh, brother, I think you might be right. Because, hold on, Shift, WASD, space.
This is really being impacted by the fact that I don't have letters on my keyboard, so I'm really having to think.
What?
I've shown off my keyboard before.
Where'd they go?
Where'd they go?
They're naked.
You remember
they're
what
not
they
there.
are?
I remember what they are with my hands, but not with my brain. You know what I mean?
No,
okay, wait. Okay, hold on. Lotus, just look at the keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have my hands behind the keyboard. I'm like holding
great.
it like this.
Okay, so from the center of the space bar, go up 3 keys.
Okay. But, okay. You know, there's a slant. Am I going more to the...
There's a slant.
I'm following
on
the left slant.
left.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you going... Okay.
Which one is that?
T.
Yeah!
Okay. Can you from there go 2 down and 4 across?
Two down and left across or right across?
Right across.
Ugh, right across. This isn't fair, Nikki. Isn't that like comma or something?
1
it's period.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. No, Lotus is right. It's comma.
Oh,
wait, is it?
Nice.
Wait, what?
It's either period or comma.
Oh, I guess it depends on if you count the bottom as 1 when you go across, because you are moving left to right when you go down.
I was saying I went 1, 2 down and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
You have to go down first and then you go right. You can't combine the 2 moves.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm being told it's period.
So I think the answer is 21.
Anyway. 21?
WASD to walk.
Talking? Yeah.
Right, okay, WASD to walk. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4 for your abilities.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay,
ZXCV
I didn't even
for
think about
items
that.
if you have them. So to be fair, this could be 2 or this could be
How?
1 to 4.
How?
ZXCV.
And just to be so clear,
Christ.
these are default
Okay.
controls. Obviously, this game is meant to be played with a MMO mouse,
Sure.
but I
Yeah,
don't
no,
fucking
for
have
sure.
one. So guess what? So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, WASD, ZXCV, R to reload, T and Y to do team chat and all chat
T and Y?
respectively. This is also normal on keyboard. That one I'll allow. T and Y if you
I
need to
guess
type
so.
to your teammates.
Right.
R to reload, E to
Items or interact?
I thought it was interact. I know it's B to buy. What the fuck does E do? F to melee. For me, I have my ping button on G when it used to be on middle mouse because
Hey,
I'm used to it being on
Lotus.
G. Q to parry. F to melee.
Q to
tab-
parry.
Q to parry. It's a
Yeah,
fucking
Q to-
shooter.
It's a shooter.
Well, you got melees. They're real important. I'll get into it. Tab to view the leaderboard.
Okay.
Shift to zoom in to aim better. Space to jump. Control to crouch. Caps to slide. I don't know if that's default, but it's something like that.
What is
Left click, right click.
What does Alt F4 do?
That closes the game, which I
Okay.
think would be a great decision.
I see.
Yeah, like there's a lot of interesting foibles to this game, but it's deeply
all of it?
Yeah, all of it. But like I like that, right? I was just talking about how I like how League of Legends is inaccessible
no, for
slop
sure.
for perverts.
Yeah.
And so I like that, but the thing is that Valve's brand of inaccessible slop also never feels rewarding to do correctly. Like even if you think about playing something like TF2, like giving people in TF2 feels shockingly nothing.
Yeah.
Like if you spectate someone playing TF2 and they are going fucking nuts, you can't
Nuts.
tell and you can't really like feel it. And so I think that that's carried over to Deadlock, where it's nice that there's all these little intricacies, but the games also last a very long time. Killing other champions doesn't feel as good as killing minions. The minion farming in this game,
The minions are in it.
yeah, the minions are in it.
Wow.
That's why meleeing is important. But yeah, there's like the creep farming thing that you do in League and Dota 2 and stuff. And it's like the way that they've created that is very exciting and nice. The movement stuff is nice, even though it's like kind of just overloading the keyboard with all the shit going on. The kind of neutral territory stuff is somewhat interesting, but like the scaling on this game feels so fucking bad. You start off so weak, and then because there's also items in this game, just like League, by the fucking way, you reach a point where you, like, everyone snowballs so immediately that it's like, it takes 45 minutes, so it feels like it takes forever. But in the last 5, 10, 15 minutes, you get to a point where, like, an enemy assassin or carry style character is doing half of your health bar in one ability if you get caught out. And it's like, yeah, it has the same kind of pacing problems that I think Dota has, where the games are just
Who makes that one?
so long. Valve does. Yes. So that's why I'm saying,
Got it.
you can't have the, it's early access, it's in pre-alpha argument, because I think Valve likes that it's like this,
Yes.
and that's not the problem that they see. Also, huge problem for me, the characters are so boring.
Yeah.
They're really boring.
I think
They're
I said
really boring.
I think I said every single Dota 2 character looks like a Diablo ad, and every single Deadlock character looks like a Fortnite skin. And I stand by that. Because it's like, they're like pretty and cool designs, but they're like just too generic. Like, I can project onto these characters because they look like skins, but I can't really project onto like Tracer Overwatch because I'm like, oh, well, that's Tracer.
Right.
Like, she
That's
is
a character.
a cool,
Tracer fully
her own-
developed, fully formed.
Yeah, and then like one step below that is League, where they have a lot of genericism, especially because they're just stealing a bunch of shit. But it's still like, even someone as bland as Ashe, who's the Frost Archer, who is obviously based off of Sylvanas Windrunner from World of Warcraft, she's still kind of like her own character for the most part. But the Deadlock characters, with rare exception, they're so motherfucking boring. It's really tough to like feel like there would be any sort of attachment there, especially because one comma, or I suppose a semicolon to add to that, is that Deadlock's world is very Caitlyn League of Legends Arcane, where like it's this kind of steampunky Gilded Age sort of situation going on. So when the characters aren't white, so there's a Middle Eastern or North African man in the game. For $0 Who would like to guess what the name of the Middle Eastern or North African man is?
What's his name?
Yeah,
John, what's his name?
Yeah, John, I'll give you a hint. It's a noun.
Oh. I don't know.
It's the name of an Assassin's Creed game that's also set in the Middle East.
Oh my God, Mirage?
Yes, his name is Mirage.
Yeah, his name's Mirage.
Jesus
And
Christ.
would you like to guess what his kind of like powers are? They're sort of elementally perhaps.
Oasis powers!
He's got Oasis powers. Wind and sand and scarab beetles.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, that's
Oh
him.
my
And then there's
God.
like the Japanese character whose older brother was in the Yakuza, and she has a sword and she wears samurai armor and she doesn't speak English and she can't understand what anyone else is saying.
Are you an Oni?
Are you an Oni, Thingasan? Thank you for giving me an excuse to do that again. And then there's the black guy who's Phoenix from Valorant. Except he doesn't have the haircut because he has a hat on. He doesn't have the Killmonger haircut, but it's like the type of person who's in charge of. Do you guys remember the like Overwatch diversity plotter that they used to decide that Torbjorn is more woke than Zarya and stuff like that? It's like the person who's in charge of that is like, okay, if we have our token black guy, we can't have the Killmonger haircut anymore because people have, apparently that's not a real thing. I didn't know that. That's not a real thing. Crazy. And also people have caught on to the fact that every single like black male character has electricity powers. So what do we do now? Well, we'll give him fire powers and they'll shoot out of his fingers like it's a gun.
Like it's a gun.
So he's that guy.
God.
Go ahead. God, I just remember Nikki playing that and saying "go ahead," and the gut is getting sadder and sadder and sadder and sadder.
Yeah, it was becoming more gutted.
Go
More and more gutted. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot interesting about Deadlock, which is what makes it frustrating. Because I think if they could reduce the average game time by 20 fucking minutes, that would do a lot for my enjoyment.
So
Notice
sick.
in 8 years, when they add Deadlock Rush or whatever the fuck, the game will be fun.
Nikki, you're so funny.
Yeah.
Valve doesn't add other game modes. And
Isn't there
unfortunately,
shorter Dota?
probably. I was going to say, because we're no longer in TF2 times, though, because all the like interesting innovations from game types and stuff in Dota and TF2 is from fans who had their own servers saying, no, we play like this now.
Yeah.
And so the thing is, too, I don't think that it's a game mode issue. I think it is the way that the characters and the items fundamentally scale in the video game would need to be changed. And I don't know how you do that without
not done
just
yet,
changing
Lotus,
the game.
so.
And it never will be.
Yeah, it's
Never,
crazy that like
ever.
Valve is making another game, but nobody talks about it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
We're not allowed to. That's what the thing used to say.
Yeah.
Remember, you're not allowed to talk
That was
about
so
it. I know
weird.
you're playing it, but you're not allowed to talk
I know
about
you're playing it, and you can just get it on Steam literally right now by clicking on the button. But you cannot
But you just can't talk about it.
And also, there are
just can't talk about it.
15,000 people watching it right now on Twitch.
But you can't talk about it. First rule of Deadlock: just don't talk about it.
Sorry, there are only 2,000 people playing it on Twitch.
Game's done.
Damn.
Is that good?
Game's done. Dead game. Dead fucking
Well, that's
game.
about as many people that are watching 2XKO at any given time. So I guess it's
So,
safe.
yeah, no, so it's good for everybody.
Yep.
Everybody's
Yeah,
kind of
good for
doing
everyone.
well.
Tampa Never Sleeps can't crack 800 viewers on 2XKO. That game is fucking done, so bud.
That game, I can't believe a Riot game is as DOA as that. It's so crazy to me. That's just wild. It's just
They should make
so
a shooter.
Yeah, they should make a shooter, you know?
I think they should make a shooter.
Well,
I think it would be really cool, and I would like it quite a bit.
Like a little bit Counter-Strike,
Yeah, I
but
think I
with
would
kind
like
of
it a
hero
lot.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The thing that's so funny is it would have been so much better for them to try to make an Overwatch, but they're not talented enough.
No, they literally don't have the juice. They just don't have
Yep.
it. They could have.
Still have
They tried
If
to
that
do a
game-
Blizzard and make CSGO for children without recognizing that the reason that Blizzard used to be able to do that shit is because they were insanely talented.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
Damn.
Anyway, I'm
Hey,
gonna get back into Valorant. I got some
Get back
time
into
off.
Valorant.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
plat it. Let's platinum it.
Yeah, ready to platinum.
This winter. Let's do it.
John, do you know Nikki's roommate? Do we need a wellness check?
No.
First of all, they're not even here
yet.
right now. So
They're not even
the person in the
Yeah.
home, the other person in the home does. Well, I guess maybe he might be vested in my.
No, listen, Lotus. I'll play a few rounds. I'll just know the tone that Nikki starts to take when I've got to like fly out to LA and just take it out for
You
a
have your
burger
phone
or
on the side
something.
and you've typed in 911 and you're ready to press call.
Yeah. I'm just like, what's your emergency? I just hold up the phone of Nikki.
Yeah, they'll be like, we're already there.
We're already there. Let's answer a few Hive questions. If you want to go to vgbs.com/join, you join the Hive. And if you join the Hive, you go to discord.gg and /VGBs to ask us a question in the Hive channel. That's once again, vgbs.com/join. It's the only way you can support us. And by supporting us, you get to ask us any question you want. This week, we have a question from My Hero Zero that says, are baking sheets always destined to get gross as fuck?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Get a sill pad. That's why they're cheap. Get a sill pad, and then that'll just get gross. Like
Yeah, that'll get gross.
Yeah, boy, those sill pads get gross fast.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, they're non-stick. They're also like everything gross kind of just stays on the surface of those things.
Yeah,
it's really
tough.
It's nasty.
Like I think we as a culture hold on to baking sheets for too long.
I agree.
Because
I have
are
a couple
cheap.
gnarly ones. They are
just
cheap.
go get I just got one a couple of days ago, and I was like, oh, this wasn't expensive at all, and now I have a brand new nice baking sheet that isn't rat fucked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So go buy another one.
That's a good answer. Blackjack Tat asks, who is the best robot master from Mega Man? A question that is only probably for me. Unless Lotus or Nikki have an opinion on this.
The guy who shoots the little swirly grass things.
Swirly
Leaf Man.
Like they go like
things.
They have like a little pattern to them.
I think it's Leaf Man.
Great.
No, that's Wood Man.
Even better.
That's in Mega Man 2. That's Wood Man. He shoots the leaf shield. That. Yep. Nikki, do you have an answer for this?
Proto Man.
Proto Man's pretty good. I like Proto Man.
Is he a robot master?
Technically, he's in the same class as Mega Man and Roll and all and that Guts. Stuff. So it's
Guts Man.
Well, Guts. Those are the first robot masters: Guts Man, Bomb Man, Ice Man, Elect Man.
So I don't know
Fire
what you're
Man,
talking about
Man.
Because Guts Man's your friend in Battle Network.
Not so much in the original. Yeah, not so much. We should not today, but we should mind meld on those two things because I don't know anything
because
about what you're talking about.
My understanding of this intellectual property is so different.
So different. Because Guts Man's a good guy. What are you talking about? No, Guts is not a good guy. I'm gonna say Snake Man. Snake Man's the only one that's basically wearing a hoodie, kind of encompasses his face. It's pretty cool, and he shoots little snakes. I'm biased toward Mega Man 3 though. I like Mega Man 3 a lot. Who's the worst? Oh, I'm gonna say Centaur Man.
The one that looks like an octopus.
Or Centaur
Puss
Woman.
Man.
I think it's Centaur Woman. Puss Man. Wow. Can't believe.
Is that are you not allowed to call them that? I can make that joke.
Stupid. Hey, Jason asks, what's your current favorite song?
Folks, I'm gonna be honest.
God, you're about to say something crazy, all right?
It's Jingle Bells by Frank Sinatra.
Oh, okay. All right.
I cannot stop listening to that fucking. You got those JINGLE bells, bong. Are you kidding me?
Sure.
That's a good track.
Okay. I've got 3 that I've been listening to a lot. One is Documents by Slick Rick and Nas. One is Shower Curtains Wish You Well, which is great. That was introduced to me by someone on the VGB's twitch.tv/VGB's. And an old Walkman song called We've Been Had. I've been listening to that a lot.
I'll say Triste Sin Ti by Vanita Leo, who is a like bedroom pop cumbia artist from San Antonio.
Cool.
She got a little album out. It's pretty good.
Cool. Love that. That's a great suggestion.
I haven't listened to it a lot.
Blackjack Attack asks, when you hear the word Santa Claus, what do you picture?
Ooh, like a vintage painted Santa, like from Coca-Cola, for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna also say like it's just Coca-Cola. Santa Claus.
Yeah,
it's Coca-Cola,
which is unfortunate.
But the paint is important. It could be on the side of a Hallmark. I don't care.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Bun Chug. Shit.
Christ. Dude, what? You need this fucking vacation.
Ooh, that made me lightheaded.
This is so funny. 3 weeks ago, this is almost embarrassing to say out loud, but I'll say it because this came up. I was like, I am actually going to start very consciously enunciating my words when I'm on the show.
Yeah.
And kind of retrain myself to be a professional podcaster.
Sure. And
because
how's that going?
I do think that is something that I have actually gotten away from a little bit. I've gotten very comfortable having my own thing. And then I was like, I'm going to have to tell Lotus, because this is when you were not on the show, Nikki. I'm going to have to tell Lotus that I am doing this because she will notice that I am doing this. And then I would have to tell you that I was doing this because you would also notice that I was doing this. But instead, what I've done is not do that.
And you said Bun Chug. Yeah. So it's going good.
So I might have to like start maybe in the new year, but maybe right now, my new project.
John's
to be a better professional.
Come back in 2026. I'm like a baseball announcer.
Hey, welcome everyone to VGB's episode 83. I don't know why I sounded like
you think we can get Joe Davis on the show next year?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. He's pretty good.
I think he's good.
Do you think he would admit that Tom Brady's bad if he was on the show?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's a good. Let me think about it.
Bone Chug Actual asks, do you still make music playlists? Yes.
I've never been someone who makes them in a good way, but yes.
Yeah, I still make them. I haven't made one in a minute. And I was actually just recently being like, oh, I think one of the things I want to do in January, I was really good at making monthly playlists in the past. And now I will make one-offs, but I think I want to make more monthly ones.
Yeah. So I have several playlists, okay? I have a working playlist. I have something called recent faves, which is just songs that like I don't like. If I'm feeling like I don't want to skip a lot of stuff, I'll go to that playlist. If I go to my general playlist, I might find a hidden gem I haven't listened to in a long time, but I'm prone to skip a lot of things. But I also have a list called Wistful Time, baby.
That's good.
And then that's kind of you can imagine what might be in there. Songs about yearning. I do make playlists though. Jason asking, what's the last relatively minor thing you did that made you feel like a rock star for a little bit?
The last minor thing I did.
Not sure if minor things make me feel like much of a rock star, but I'll have to think about that.
I don't know. I think there is something, and I don't think there's a way I can say this without sounding crazy, so please forgive me. There were people who definitely recognized me over the course of last week at the Game Awards who I was like, we've definitely met before for sure.
I see.
I have no idea. None.
Yeah.
No idea who you are, which is a famous person's problem.
Yeah.
Just don't let it get to you, Nikki.
I mean,
remember
I would love for it to get to me more. You know, because then I would have money. You know what I'm saying?
Please, I invite
No,
more
I
of
need
this.
more of it. Like, I
Yeah.
need more of that so I could change my circumstances.
Yeah.
I think that might be it. So I guess the small thing is forgetting that a person was alive.
But they remembered you.
Yes.
When's the last time you felt like a rock star? I forgot someone was alive.
I think mine was when I was going into HEB and I yelled at a guy who was holding up traffic and I got him to move via my
Hell
foot.
yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Window rolled up, but he could.
He knew.
My lips ain't hard to fucking read, but and neither were my arm movements of get the fuck out of the way. You're holding up traffic.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if it ever makes me feel like a rock star, but a fun move I do like to do is like people. There was a lady walking into my office who was carrying a bunch of stuff and she couldn't open the door, so she was about to put stuff down, and I opened the door for her because I was there. But of course, when I open a door for someone, they feel like something wrong has happened. I think for them, like they've messed up. Like, you're not a door opener. That's not what you do.
You walk through the door that has been opened.
You go through door already open.
The social contract.
You blanket legs third term World War II. Like you survive polio, sir. Like,
you get on plane first because you think
you
it's
get on
fun.
plane first because I'm fucking walk jetway Jesus or whatever they're calling us now.
No, you need to get real worked out about it. Just kill them. When you see them give you that look, just be like, "Don't worry, this is my Make-A-Wish." Something like that.
It's my yeah.
Something to really get the gifts going in the work chat.
Yeah, 100%. So whenever I do that, and like I do cause someone to kind of short circuit, but they're also very nice about it. I do feel good about that.
That's good.
That's pretty fun. Ooh, MC Benji, what did you get the animals in your life for Christmas? Did you get anything for Barley?
Gotten her anything yet?
Okay.
No, I think honestly, this is a bummer. It's 2 consecutive weeks talking about bummer. I think that the thing that my dog will be getting is my presents because I am away for a lot of the days now. So today we took a big walk in the middle of the day. We ran some errands together. She met a bunch of people. Like, it's her favorite thing in the whole world, and we just don't get to 100%. Do that much anymore. So over the course of the next 2 weeks, we'll get a lot of that.
That's a great present. We're going to take the dogs over to my parents' place. They're both going to bully Tito, aka Greep, and it's going to be terrible.
Great.
But we got like 5 or 6 toys. They really like toys a lot. Yeah. So I think they're just going to be really psyched about it.
Barley's just she's not a toy dog.
Yeah, Raisinette wasn't either. Yeah. Raisinette was not much of a toy dog. It was interesting. Yeah. In 1994 holiday classic Santa Claus, which I just watched, by the way, Tim Allen becomes Santa Claus, a mythological job title that no one really knew existed. Who did he think was buying his kid presents until that point? Please discuss.
Okay.
Because, by the way, this is asked by Imran Khan, friend of the show.
Yeah, for sure. Hi, Imran.
The Santa that was never actually addressed in that movie of like, no one believes he exists, but he's so matter of fact. He pulls a fucking kayak out of a bag at one point and leaves it in the living room.
Like, magic is just real.
Like, magic is just super real. And I guess in my head, what I've done is I've just gone, okay, the parents, but through magic, believe they have purchased those things. They believe they purchased those things for the child, and the child knows they're from Santa, and they are from Santa.
That's so much more insidious. I think the idea that Santa Claus is doing Inception on every adult on God's green earth is fucking crazy.
It's a little scary.
That makes sense. It's like how the universe keeps itself together in the Spider-Verse movies. It's like, no, it's just a universe-wide magic spell that no one thinks about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out if I think it's that, or you just kind of like part of growing up on that version of Earth is that you come to understand naturally the same way you understand that you have to piss and shit, that at some point presents just show up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you do Christmas, and then at some point, just because of the law of the world, presents just start to show up, and you don't really think about why or how, but because it just is.
Yeah. Okay. I like that explanation. I mean, I don't like it, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think yours is, to be so clear, way better.
Also, it is really scary, though.
Super scary. Like super duper, super scary.
It's a little sleight of hand, Santa magic. M asking, what would you bring to an office holiday potluck?
I mean, the last one that I did, I brought sweet potato casserole that everyone loved.
Great. Love that.
Maybe pozole. It's easy to make a lot of that.
Oh.
But I think you kind of run into the issue of the spice. However, I would just have to be like, get over it.
Yeah.
So maybe make 2.
Do you make pozole?
Yeah.
John's coming over.
John's
already in the car. What you're seeing now, John's not in his house. He's in the car.
You know what's so crazy? I mean, this is not a bit. And I'm not actually inviting myself to do this. I would come pick up a Tupperware from you like sometime this week and then drive back up.
That's so crazy, John. That's a long drive.
But it's like no, but it's like I love food that much.
That's
I would
fair.
absolutely do that.
That is fair. I did almost
I love pozole.
Kill some of my white relatives and their guests because I made it on request, and I didn't really think about it. I should have considered it. I didn't.
Don't consider it.
They were like, you know what? It's nice to have a cake every now and again. I said, damn right.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. I'd probably bring some sort of mac and cheese.
It's a good option.
Everybody likes mac and cheese. All right. Lovik, any takes about NVIDIA reducing GPU production by 40% next year? How cooked is PC gaming? Very. Lovik.
Yeah, super duper. I love being right.
Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't mean anything. I don't know what that means.
That doesn't mean anything. Vash asks, have you bought any article of clothing recently that you're excited about?
Yeah.
I bought a pair of Chucks that I've gotten a lot of compliments on.
Hell yeah.
So
let me see them.
That was nice. All right. I told you I was going to show them to you, and then I didn't.
This is going to slowly be all 3 of us leaving the podcast to get the thing that we're talking about.
Yeah. There you go.
Recently, I haven't bought clothes in a while. I mean, I got like a shirt and a skirt, but I'm not that excited about them. They're just nice. Oh, I wore one of them a couple weeks ago, a navy like polo thing.
Hell yeah. I just got a pair of jeans. I bought a pair of jeans from The Gap. You ever heard of it?
From The Gap.
Yeah,
wow.
It's been really hard. It's really hard to find pants.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Like, it's just really fucking hard to find pants.
You've never said anything more true than this.
I don't have the physical shape of man, but then I have dick and balls like man. So then I can't. When I try to enter the pants zone, everyone says, have you considered fucking off instead?
Especially for Gene.
Yes, specifically for Gene.
Very hard.
It is basically impossible. Buying jeans is the worst. Because can I tell you, Nikki, without dick and ball, woman pant also still not fit.
No, it's still not fit.
Yeah.
Because I have these things called thighs, which I think most people have.
No, and I have chonky thigh, which is why I can't wear boy pant, because thigh not fit in boy pant for my waist, because boy for my waist is stick, man.
Yeah.
Fucking annoying.
It's rough.
Anyway, I found some jeans at the Gap that are great. So I bought one pair, and then I bought a lighter wash recently, and that was nice. And then I bought these 2 mesh shirts also from the Gap because they were $2 each, so they got me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, these will be nice to wear maybe to the holiday party. But my nipples are just out in it, so I couldn't.
Yeah, nips just out.
Yeah.
Well, my
great
nips are not
T-shirt
out
for the
these.
weekend.
Oh, nice.
These are just floral.
Oh, those are great.
Pink and green and blue print chucks. They're pretty nice. They're really nice. A lot of people complimented on me on them. Women complimented me on them, which you know what?
Gendered.
Is better than the alternative. I was like, that's honestly how I judge outfits usually. Is like when that happens, I'm like, oh, okay, good. Great.
I might have done something here.
I might have done something here. Okay, going to my first ever. This is Beard Dragoon asking. I'm going to my first ever office Christmas party tonight. Any wild or funny holiday office party stories?
I have a great one from the one I just went to.
I was about to say. I was like, I didn't want to mention it, but yeah.
90 minutes into the holiday party, the power on the block just went out, and it never came back. So we just did the whole holiday party in the dark.
Yep. Yeah.
Just complete darkness, like candle lights, but obviously the restaurant was not designed to be candle lit. So we were just in the fucking dark. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Did we have a holiday party at Zam?
We did.
Was it at the steakhouse? In Century City? I never went. There was one. There was one where Zam,
I did go to one.
There was one where I don't know if it was the holiday party or if it was a different thing where we didn't serve steak at the steakhouse. Am I making that up?
I remember going to one party at a hotel. You were not there.
I was not there.
You were not there. I hung out most of the time with Dylan and his wife. And I remember there was a controversy with the gift giving. There was a controversy. Now, do I remember exactly what the controversy was? No. But something like one of the big prizes, someone won it, but they weren't supposed to win it or something. It was really awkward. I just remember that. And by remember it, I mean not even really remember it. I just remember it being awkward. No, I don't really have any like fun stories, I don't think. Holiday party, no. Well, I mean, I went to my parents' holiday party that they would have every single year for a long time. And when I was a sophomore in college, I came home and a neighbor lady who I will not name, she has since passed away, but she got really, really drunk, okay, and told me that she had buzzed her pubic hair in the shape of a heart. At my parents' Christmas party.
And then what did you do with that information?
I went, well, that's really, okay, that's something. How did your husband feel about that? And she goes, well, he won't ever see it. And I was like, cool. And I was just like, cool. Like, I think I'm going to go mingle.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. I gotta go. I'm gonna go float.
Yeah, I'm gonna go float. Like I have zero idea what to do with that information.
Awesome. Yeah, no. If I ever am with you and we're outside in public and there's a bunch of people, you will know that I've decided it's time for me to go when I say I'm gonna go float, and I'll find you in a little bit, because it is always an immediate, like, there's no room for question. It is like I make direct eye contact. They say I'm gonna go float, and then I turn around and I walk away. Yeah,
it's a good move.
Yeah,
it's a great move. All right, folks, we have one more question. Let's see. I haven't seen it asked, so I'm going to ask it. What's your favorite Christmas movie? This is from Chihuahua Pugs. Feel free to define Christmas movie as you wish. I know people online like to argue about that sort of thing. I don't really have a lot to say about what is or what isn't a Christmas movie. Eyes Wide Shut's a Christmas movie. It's not my favorite, but it is.
Muppet Christmas Carol, pretty good.
Love Muppet Christmas Carol. I think
and
number
Tiny
one,
Tim, who did not die.
I think my favorite's The Nightmare Before Christmas, probably.
Banger.
Okay.
Just easy to watch every single year.
And then I think the one that is not a Christmas movie but takes place during Christmas is Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse is good. Let's see. Scrooged is just one I watch every year. It's really good. Muppet Christmas Carol is great. Charlie Brown Christmas not movie. It's very short, but I also love watching that.
Oh, I don't watch it now, but I did wear out the VHS for a 1 hour film called The Tangerine Bear.
Whoa.
What's that?
Just some random Christmas. So listen. The movie, it's very Island of Misfit Toys. The movie starts. Okay. Teddy Bear Factory. Oh no, I forget exactly what. It's like a pigeon hits the window or something. This. You see this.
Yeah.
Pigeon hits the window, messes with the machinery, whatever. Teddy Bear fall upside down. They put his smile on upside down. Now he's frowning. Mm-hmm. This is the teddy bear of the season. The teddy bears are sold out except for this teddy bear. Yeah, because he's frowning. Sad. So he gets put into like I forget if he gets put on clearance first or if he ends up at an antique shop or whatever. Goodwill. And he's in the window so long that he turns from brown to like an orangey color. Yeah. And then it's the Isle of Misfit Toys situation. Great film.
This movie's got everybody in it. Jonathan Taylor
All
Thomas,
the stars.
Jenna Elfman. Howie Mandel. David Hyde Pierce. Tom Bosley, John Polito,
Niles,
and David Lander.
I had such sophisticated taste as a child because I wore this VHS out. Yeah, even compared to other stuff I was watching.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really good. We don't make that. I guess I don't know. I don't know if we make. There's not. I don't think there's a monoculture of weird little specials like that anymore because everything on Netflix is just computer generated slot now. Yeah. That it becomes tough.
I like Home Alone. I really do. It's a classic.
It's a good movie. Second one's good.
It's a classic. Yeah, I like the second one as well. I'm a fan. God, there are a lot of Christmas movies. Gremlins. No, that's really not my favorite.
Oh, that movie is good though.
It is good.
I like Gremlins,
but it's not my favorite. Yeah, I think Elf can fuck off.
Oh, you know what though? Fuck Elf. Fuck Elf.
Yeah, fuck Elf.
But
fuck Elf.
Jen Ochoa last week brought me a bunch of buzz balls. Because that's his. Sure. That's his bit now? Right now. Yeah. Yeah. It's so funny. I like the youngest. What's his name? Griffin McElroy had the banana thing for a while. Yeah. Right. And like Jan has like stumbled, and I just hadn't seen it happen to a brown person, but it is possible. It happens. Yeah. So his thing is that he likes buzz balls, and he's just kind of been worked into. Now he just brings buzz balls places, and he brought me a bunch of buzz balls to the birthday thing I had last weekend, and one of them is an Elf buzz ball. Like it's an Elf branded buzz ball, which is fucking insane because that movie is a million years old.
It's really old. Yeah.
And let me read to you what the flavor is. Elf buzz balls is maple syrup sundae flavored. And on the label, it says premium vodka with other than standard orange wine and natural flavors. Oh. Now, is it one of the most kind of delicious pre-made cocktails I think I've ever had? Yeah. Was I a couple of drinks in when I had it? Yeah. Also, yes. So it's kind of hard to say. It's kind of unclear, but there's one downstairs, and you know what? I'm sober now. It'll be the first thing I drink this evening, and I'll report back.
Okay. Thank you. Please do. I can't wait. And folks, you should report back to us. Tell us your hopes and dreams for this holiday season. Go to discord.gg/VGBs. Drop us a line. Let us know what's going on. And you can also go to VGBs.com/join. Join the Hive. It is the only way to support us and our endeavors. Please do so. Please tell your friends. It would be a wonderful Christmas gift to us if you join the Hive. It'll be wonderful. This upcoming week, I'm going to be streaming a couple times. I've not really talked about this much, but Tuesday I'm going to try to stream for about 8 hours, including wrapping up the night with Woo Hit. But we'll be playing some stuff.
Oh, Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Stupid.
Yeah, that's 23rd. No, that's right. So that'll be like Tuesday afternoon. I think we're going to get started at like 3 o'clock and then go until about 10.
You know what, John?
Maybe 11. Yeah, what's up?
I'll be there.
Great. That sounds awesome. I'm so excited. Yeah, we don't really fully have figured out our schedule for next week. We'll have to do that offline to figure out what we're doing. But there will be an episode of some sort that comes out next week. And I can't wait for y'all to hear it. Thank you so much. You can write us a review. We did get one new review. It was not very nice. And so I will let you both decide whether or not I'm going to read it. It is a 1-star review. And it's not nice. It's also not like fun.
Oh, so then probably.
But I can still read it.
What?
Can you give us a keyword?
Yeah, can you give us a keyword?
No, I'll just read it. What? This is from Johnny Fly. 1 star. Miserable.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Do not understand doing a podcast about games just to be this miserable. If you want to listen to some of the most bitter, petty, and resentful former games writers show why they got cast out of games media, boy, this is the podcast for you.
Brother, you clicked on the podcast. You control the buttons you press.
Also, after I read it out loud, it is funny.
It is funny,
It's really funny. It's
I
really
thought you were
funny.
saying calling us slurs.
No, that's
No.
I love the implication that all three of us like, God, I miss games writing so much.
Yeah.
It's a shame I've been blacklisted and I'm not friends with any of those people anymore.
It's really
and they're not jumping at the chance to hire me if there were ever an opening.
We were cast out of that buzzing fanbyte.com that's just producing incredible content still. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway,
funny.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you
so much for your 1-star review, Johnny
Thanks
Fly.
for listening.
We got you, you dumb motherfucker. Yeah. Did you listen to all 2.5 hours of this one so you could write another review?
I hope so.
I hope you did. Anyway, thanks so much for listening. Even you, Johnny Fly. Happy holidays, Johnny Fly. You deserve it. Even you. And happy holidays to everyone listening to this show. We will come to you next time after the 25th. So if you are someone that celebrates this upcoming Thursday, have a good one. And if it's just a regular Thursday, then I hope you had a great Thursday.
Go see Ella McKay in theaters now.
Go see Ella McKay. Fuck. I just got so freaked out. I got so freaked out that I'm not going to be able to see this movie now in theaters. What? Because I bet it won't be there. It won't be there tomorrow.
John, they're not going. What else is out? Avatar. I guess.
Yeah. One showing at 2:20 p.m.
tomorrow
of Ella McKay.
Jordan, turn
tomorrow. Go.
I'm going. I'm buying my tickets now.
Wow.
Anyway, all right, everybody.
I haven't heard you so excited in months.
No, I know. Bring that same energy.
Actually, go to gamechronicle.bluesky.social.
Oh,
That's Lotus's new thing. It's also on Instagram, and all of them have been very funny so far.
Thank you.
So go do that. And let's get the skedaddle.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Keep on buzzing!